Welcome, everybody, to the final part of Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3 for the PlayStation 2. We have one more Wander to get, and then it's time to cheat, because that's the only way we can do it. So we've got, just to bring everybody up to speed, we have one Wanderer left in Osaka. That is Whirlwind Fanfare, that I think we need 100 million credits for. And then we need Exotic Butterfly, which is 20 million. Obviously, we only have 5. If it was localized properly, we would have enough to race both individuals, which means a lot to me. Unironically, I was like, would this count? Like, they would have popped up legit if we would have been playing the game fixed with the patch. Which was another thing I thought to do, was see if I could play the patched version. Just load it in and then load my save, beat the Wanderers, quit. You know what I mean? But you have to patch an existing ROM, and I don't know how to do that, and that sounds really complicated. Yeah, 100 million's a fuck up. It's supposed to be 1 million, not 100. So this one we can get legit. Funabashi Hooligan. Do not drink and drive. Yeah, Saturn, you know what? I thought of that right now this second. It's okay. We could do it this way. I'm not worried about it. If for whatever reason I want a 100% save file without a hilarious amount of money, I may take you up on that, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine. So, we got to go to every pit lane in Tokyo, and I sure as shit am not doing it in the wet. So I'm just going to spawn in and then leave immediately. I have a map here next to me. We're going to do it region by region. So C1, Shinkanjo, Yokohama, Yokohane. Do those all at a time, one at a time, just so we don't miss anything. Yeah, you know what's really stupid, too? I've tested this on another save. The cars they drive are hilarious. I won't spoil it for those who don't know, but I know what you're thinking, right? You got one car slot left. Oh, I tested the sub garage too, and it's a little bit complicated, but it worked. So, for whatever reason, we want to like experiment or goof off on the save file when we get to 100%. We can just buy a shit ton of cars. We'll get to that point later. But I wanted one of these since day one. I have wanted one of these since this would have been in contention for the starter car. But I'm like, this is an obvious choice. It doesn't matter what color it is, really. I want the plate to glow. I don't want it to be 60. You know what? I'll make it 69. 69. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I've come to terms with that. That's a battle I'm not going to win against chat, so that's fine. Another car, I think I wish we would have, I'm going to put level 4 exhaust on it because level 5 looks stupid. It would have been a good starter car because we would have had engine swaps unlocked with this car. So we could have put like a V8 turbo in it or something goofy. But, again, minor spoiler. When you 100% the game, you unlock engine swaps for New Game Plus. So we could still do that. I actually forgot. I was telling chat, for the people watching the YouTube recording, I was telling chat, oh, maybe we'll do like some other stuff after we're done. I never thought about just like engine swapping cars and goofing off for a bit. So we might just like, because we're going to have like a hilarious amount of money. So why not, you know, try to do something silly with it. And I might, you know, I kind of want to put 2 different wheels on here. We have the power. That looks very drift car. A lot of spokes in the front, 5 spoke in the rear. It looks stupid, you say. Suck my balls, Mr. Garrison. Body. I'm doing it literally just so it has the roll cage. Oh. There you go. I told you to check my bag. Bomex. What? What is this? It looks like a Mazda MX-6, kind of. Or like a Prelude. Look at the schnoz. The snifter. Car. 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 Incredible. I want to rotate the camera. I'm not sold on this bumper. It's the best use of an emoji I've seen in a while. I like the canards, but like the bottom one looks a little weird. And the shadowing's a bit strange. Yeah. I can't believe I'm going to say this because they've done really well up to this point, but the modeling on this kind of looks bad. Hood. All right, cool. I love overexposure. I can't see a goddamn thing. Sure. Oh, that'll work, actually. Just the front bumper. Not the car itself. I know, the new game... What is it? The Eclipse? The 06 Eclipse model is, interesting. It's certainly a choice. It looks melted. Is this too big? Yeah. Yeah, I watched like a YouTuber. The guy's a bit too dude broed for me. I don't really want to. I watched a YouTube video, I should say. Where the guy went over it and he was going over all the cars and he's like, yeah, they know about it. This is a bit stupid. They know. I was like, okay. It wouldn't make a difference to me. Like, it's not Forza bad, where, like, the lights are a little bit weird, or, like, the proportions are a little bit... It is the worst model I've seen in a modern racing game in a long time. Like, it's... I'm not angry. It's funny. It's so bad, it's hilarious. It looks like you described an 06 Eclipse to somebody. Like, it's awful. Yeah, I almost don't want them to change it because it's like so it's like Grand Theft Auto 06 Eclipse. It's comically bad. Yeah, that's true. If it was like a beloved car, people would be actually angry. Keep those old assets. You gotta know there was somebody at Genki that was like that had a hard drive that they were gonna wipe, and they went, just in case, I'll hang on to this. Never know. 20-something years later. I don't hate this rear bumper, but the car has to be like slammed on its ass, which is not gonna happen here. Like, it's got to be boof on the ground. What do we got? Okay, that's the K's spoiler. This is a stock spoiler. It's not, like, stock for this car, but that's kind of what I was looking for. Something lippy. No. No, thank you. GT wing. Actually, fuck. This was in Forza. I know... Is it a Bomex wing? Anyway. Lip spoiler, my beloved. and then you can change the light design. I will not be doing that because I saw that and it made me upset. I'm gonna put the eyeline on it though, just because. Yeah, it's sure I'm not like fucking Genki, fucking piece of shit company. Like, I couldn't give a shit, right? Like you said, it's kind of a car that doesn't matter. Yeah. Wait, hold on. If I do carbon, ooh, that looks really cool, actually. And then the clear, yeah. That's why I wanted to do this. There's so many customization options. I want to do it with the car that I really like. I'm so stoked to play the new game for that reason. I forgot this had horns. All right. Body. You already know what we're about to do? Probably need to add red, right? Yes. Yes. There it is. Orange, obviously. And what color we make the cage? We can make it match. Sweet progression. I'm sure. I feel like they're going to double the car count. I mean, maybe that's copium, but I feel like they're going to add a ton of cars. What's up, Teku? I know it was a meme. It shouldn't be that bad, actually. I have a map sitting right here. It's only 20. I expected it to be a lot worse. Actually kind of fucks. So I looked up like one video on my Aeroteq account on YouTube. And my fucking brain stopped. I looked up like one TXR video, and now I get like a ton of the new game stuff recommended. So I've seen what they added with the new patch with tire stretching, tire width adjustment, and how the delivery editor works, which is just like, hey, you could put stickers here, and here are the places. Like, it's very simple, but it's easy to use. Oh, right, hold on. I'm not actually going to put stickers on. It's going to take me 8 years. Oh, we have everything unlocked. I just forgot. Hyper! Like spoiling games that way. It's cool because I was like, oh, if only you could put on window stickers. And then literally that day, the game got updated. Yeah. I am the knob. All right, let's get started here. So I'm going to start C1 inner, and then we got to do C1 outer. I don't think there's that many here. There isn't. There's 2 on the inner and 1 on the outer, I think. I printed it in black and white because I don't have any color ink, and unfortunately I can barely fucking see. That sounds interesting. This looks so sick. I was gonna buy the 750 Gambala, the 996 Porsche, but you literally there's nothing you can do really with it. No body parts, no upgrading at all. I also see why people said the Viper kind of sucks. It's a lot slower than you'd think it is. And I got NA overboost to work with the GT, and it's the most overpowered thing in the world. Like wheel spinning in third gear. It's stupid. I figured you wouldn't be able to upgrade the power because it already makes, I think, like the most power in the game. Like, I don't think anything makes over 750. I'm pleased. I don't know if I like the eye lights, but it's of the time. All we need is like underglow, and this would be perfect. Like white underglow. This is more or less how I would, if I would build one of these. Not in purple. Purple's a bit, maybe like a wrap, like a purple wrap, but carbon hood, pretty simple carbon hood in white. 5-spoke wheels. I'm really stoked to play the new one. I may not wait for the full version to come out. I might just play it and pick up where we left off. What's up, Dart? Dart? I want to see what happens. I've only ever had it set to like +2 or +3 because it's so touchy. So we should be coming across our first two here. I think there's one, if we would have turned to the right. Oh, heavens. If we would have turned to the right, there would have been one. But there should be one here, and then one that's like, if there's not one here, there's definitely one that's like just up the road. There's one. So the map looks to be accurate. I mean, at least it's proved itself with the first one. I'm gonna unconfidently switch to outer now. So if he doesn't spawn, I know where we're missing one. But on the map, it looks like I just drove by the one that was in the white, so. If you're wondering what map I'm using for whatever reason, if you just Google, like, GameFAQs TXR pit lane map, it should be literally the only one that shows up. There's YouTube videos and stuff, but again, it's kind of clunky to follow a YouTube video. There's also no map screen in this game, so it's kind of like, if there was a YouTube video, they can't, like, unpause or pause and show you where they are on the map type thing. I don't think there is one going this way. I think it's just that one that we went through, but it takes like 2 minutes to do a loop with a C1. Not 2, like 5. So I'll just double check. I want to drive my new creation anyway. How are you liking it? The only thing that I've seen, I went and looked at like all the negative reviews last night. Not last night, but Friday night for TXR. The new one. Most of the negative reviews are stupid. As in, like, somebody said the game, he refunded the game because the brakes squeal. The fuck? Oh, it's a cappuccino. It looked like an AutoZam at first. I was like, wait a goddamn. So yeah, the brakes squeal, 0 out of 10 refunding the game. And I'm like, you could see how much hours they've played. And I'm like, oh, he's not joking. Okay. Crazy people. Some people are like, what the fuck is the point with no multiplayer? I was like, okay. You've missed the point. My favorite thing is like people are like, oh, I used to play all the old ones, and then they complain about things that are in the old ones. The only real complaints that I saw was about the handling, the driving, and how the driving felt. But again, if people are like, oh, I play a lot of Maxi Tune and this drives like shit. I'm like, well, it's not the same game, is it? I have seen some gameplay, and it does look like a toss-up of whether it's going to be good or not. So we'll see. It's one of those things where, like, I think I'm only going to be able to tell once it's in my hands. Sorry, Mr. Genki. A couple of beers. Yeah, like that. Like the handling is the only valid criticism I've seen online so far. And even then, like, it could be one of those things where it looks really weird to watch, but to play, it's not bad. Because there's definitely a lot of games that the racing genre that fall under that category that look like they play like shit, and then once you play them, they're like, oh, this makes sense. Oh yeah, cool. There is one up here. I think this is the spawn point. Oh, no, there's a little gray chevron going this way. I may have to print this out again in color. I can barely fucking see what we're doing. Okay, it's just he used different colors for C1 inner, C1, like every in, out, left, right, clockwise, counterclockwise got a different color. But it's all white and gray on my paper because I printed it in black and white. Just the C1 is like, you can't see it. Everywhere else they use different colors. It's a lot brighter. Okay, so that's literally the only two out of 20 on C1. One inner, one outer. So now I'm going to go on outer so we can go to the Shinkanjo. There should be 3 going forwards and then 3 going backwards. Again, this is not going to take like 3 hours like I thought it was going to. Okay, it might take 3 hours because I spawned at the bottom and I didn't think I'd spawn all the goddamn way down here. Okay. So maybe we change the plan and we just go the other way first. What's up, T-Bone? I have a different sacred text today. Yeah, we got 3 going this way. Okay, we'll just go this way. In the guide, the guy was like, yo, it's going to take you forever. I was like, okay. The longer it takes, the better, actually. I can make a stream out of it. And I looked up last night how long it actually was going to take, and I was like, well, that's not anywhere near as bad as I thought, actually. Ice cream? What kind of ice cream we got? It looks like literally the only things they changed, Isra, were like the handling and quality of life stuff. And like adding stuff. Like, I don't think they took anything away or, like, broke anything or... If that makes sense, it looks like, enlarging the map screen, being able to check what wanderers are out on the map, having more obvious hints for the wanderers. You could say that's a good or a bad thing, though, because now you could just upgrade the car however you want. You don't have to worry about, like, how it drives. From what I've seen, Dorset, it's pretty cool, too. Like, you could go to a parking area and take a picture of your car there. You could take a picture of your car. Why did it spawn me here? You could take a picture of your car in the garage. Like, it looks pretty neat, actually. Oh, cool. There's the other one. I was like, did we miss the other one? No, we got it. This map looks like it's accurate. What's up, Nick? Again. Part 2. Okay, it's spawned me in the right place. No, thank you. No, thank you. I have things to do. Not in the mood. Whoever you are, foreskin guy. Does his name look like foreskin? Enjoying the stream. We are literally just chilling today. Unless Funabashi Hooligan's like actually really tough opponent, and I don't think he is. We have nothing. Oh, there might be something at the end of the game when we 100% it. Cass was hinting, alluding. My nose! Tank, I think that would be cool as like a hardcore difficulty mode. But there needs to, like, Okay, I'm gonna spit something, chat, and you either tell me if I'm cooking or I'm burning. New game doesn't have the temperature mechanic, right? Where if you guys are not aware, for whatever reason, if you've missed it, especially in the early game, if you are, when you're racing, your heat, your water temp and your oil temp will go up. And after a certain point, the car will start overheating and you just won't make any power. Once you get past a certain point in this game, you have like enough engine cooling where you can go out at night, kind of do whatever you want to do, and you won't have to really worry about temp. The only thing that has been affecting us is overboost. Like if you overboost for too long. Who blew a win today? Congrats to the win. I'm joking. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. What if in the new game they turned it into like a hardcore difficulty option where you can blow your engine? Got 1K from it. I know that's not what you wanted. It's still $1,000. That's not a small amount of money. All right, we're going to go this way and do a whole loop, unfortunately. Yeah, but like you don't lose your car. You're like, it's not like game over. You know what I mean? But if you push it too far and you can actually hurt the engine. Maybe you have to pay repair costs. You know what I mean? Like, I think you should make it, if you're going to make it 2 different modes, go whole hog with it. Not like, hey, this mode is slightly more annoying. I think that would add some replayability, too. Like, if you played through the game on regular difficulty, you'd be, oh, maybe we'll play through on hardcore. You know, maybe even, like, go another step and, like, you can't own more than one car. Ah! Mike, I'll meet you in the middle. I'll say, like, body wear and tear. So if you have, like, your max reinforce, maybe that isn't a thing. But the game's still got to be fun, right? Like, you can't make it a sim. So maybe when the like the body is worn out, as in you get a lot of miles on it, it doesn't handle quite as good, you know? Like, think about Gran Turismo, where you have to, like, I don't think it's engine replace, but you can refresh the chassis and refresh the engine. Genki, this is for free, by the way. I have the sniffles today. I feel fine, I just all stuffed up from last night. Apparently, Pabst Blue Ribbon iced tea. Sir, even just them having like little bios and backstories in this game adds a lot. If they didn't, like if they were just a name and people you race, this would not be that good of a game, or as good of a game, I should say. Holy shit, they put #Tiger in TXR 2025. Don't spoil any of the drivers, by the way. I was watching a stream last night just to like watch some gameplay, and immediately recognized somebody who showed up and went, cool, so I just ruined that for myself. That's fun. Body damage would be annoying. There could probably be a middle ground, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a bad idea. But I wouldn't want to, like, literally, unless the AI was, like, really, really, really good, if there's still wall riding, then I have to wall ride, right? Like, if I choose to take the corner normally and the fucking Ross Chastain flies around me, I'm like, well, I can't do that because I'll get body damage. And I'll wreck my fucking car. Like, I think SP is kind of your body damage at that point. But if you want to, like, say, hey, your car has a lot of mileage on it, you're going to need to refresh it if you don't have your reinforce or whatever built up high enough. Put up with that. I honestly don't hate it, dude. It's kind of part of the game. I wouldn't want to go as far as permadeath, Tank. I think that's a bit too far. I don't think it's a... What the fuck is going on down there? I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea. I just think it's a bit too far. But, like, limit the garage... Have engine temps have a bit more, like, we'll do, like, you can, like, blowing your engine isn't gonna, it's gonna cost, like, let's say you're, like, for this game, right? Your level 9 engine is, like, 250,000 credits. So let's say if you blow your engine, it costs 50% of, the engine upgrade. So, the higher you upgrade your engine, the less likely you are to overheat it. But if you do overheat it, there's more consequences. So it kind of teaches you that mechanic, right? That makes sense in my head. I'm not a programmer or anything, but... So late game, if you know what you're doing and you fucked it up a couple times early game, it shouldn't be an issue. Oh, wall riding is way faster in this. Depends how tight the corner is. If there's traffic. Like, if there's a van on the inside, I'm wall riding 10 times out of 10. Like... All right, so that's old Tokyo. Phase 1 Tokyo done. Where to next? Can we just go south? Let's see if we can just go south. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I didn't understand at first, Mike. Thank you. But, like, I don't know. Like I said, like, if they want to bring that back and make it a whole like hardcore mode, so that way like a lot of the newbies. Fuck! This is not what I was hoping where it would spawn me. I forgot it spawns you so far south here. All right, well we're driving. No worries. Again, I don't think this is gonna take that long, so I'm not really pressed about it. Like, I just think it would add some replayability. Like, if they're not planning on adding multiplayer, which is fine, I think it'd be a great excuse to boot the game up and play through it a second time. Like, all right, cool. Like, I'll challenge myself with, like, a bit slower of a starter car, and then it's, like, 1 car per garage. Because nobody else in the game has multiple cars, right? So... Or 2. Let's say 2 cars, so you can own, like, have one, and then what you're driving right now. Because if you save up like 100,000 or whatever to buy like a Skyline or GTR or whatever, but you could only afford the car and none of the upgrades. I would like if you could keep your first car, go out and make some money, and then earn the upgrades for the second car. If you lose, I don't think you should, like, that should be game over. That's a bit silly. That's too far. That's way too far. We're not racing for pinks, you know what I mean? Like... Well, that's what happens here. Like, the cars themselves don't get faster. Like, it's not like all of a sudden supercars start showing up. Well, kind of. The opponents do get tougher and tougher the farther you go. I just don't think that part of the game is out yet. And I think a lot of the cars that will show up in that part of the game aren't in the game yet either. Yeah, because like sometimes you're like, oh, I don't know if we could beat this person, but let's try. You know what I mean? I think that's fun. Like, that's like, this game does not punish you for trying, which is a thing I like a lot about it. Like, hey, if you're going to drive down to this pit area, you might as well try to race this boss, because even if you lose, you get like 500 bucks from it. It's not a lot of money, but it's better than nothing. And if you win, you win. Like, there's no consequences for losing. There's no, like, big negative consequences for losing. So it rewards, like, trial and error. Yeah, it's like not a waste of time. Let's put it that way. I don't know if they have time trials in the new game too, but like making that part of the story and not in a second, like the quest mode and not a secondary mode just to race a rival would be cool. Like trying to beat my time around the C1 was a blast. Like I'm upset that we got it that fast actually. One go. Tank. Let me take that and spin it this way. What about a boss rush mode after you beat the game? You beat every boss in a row, and if you lose, it's over. So it's another game mode altogether. Yeah, Mike, but who's to say they haven't done some upgrades since then? Because, like, the way I'm thinking about it is, hey, you 100% of the game, congratulations. This is your reward, a boss rush mode. And maybe the perk is the farther you go, like, you make big money. Because you've already beaten the game, right? So you make, like, hilarious amounts of money, like, if you can go really far. So you can use it just to build up cars and fuck around. Yeah, and if you beat all the bosses, there could be, like, a special car that you'd unlock or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I'm just a game player. I think we're going the wrong way. I think we're going the wrong way. No. No, no. Okay, yeah, this map is just really, like, straight lines and square. So we're going the right way. Your tires still run out. If there's gonna be like it's every boss in the game, there'll probably be like 25 or 30. Like every team boss, every boss team member. So like all of No Loser, for example. I think there should be checkpoints. Like every 5, you'll reset your SP and get your tires and your water temp back. But it's like an optional thing, maybe. So we're like, don't worry, boss, I could still do it. Like, you'll make more money or you'll gain like an extra bonus. So there is an incentive to not do it, but if you're just trying to beat it type thing, there should be a pit lane around here somewhere. The map I'm using is the like spawn in point map, and it's not what I'd call accurate. So I'm just guessing. Tire sets. I think it should be like a money bonus. Like if you don't want to take tires, you don't want to refill your SP, you'll make like double or nothing. Like make it like a gambling thing. Like, all right, so whatever money you're gonna earn here, you double it, or increase by a certain percentage. There should be a pit lane like right here. So if you just want to beat it, you can take tires every time. But again, if you're like, fuck, I want to make a bunch of money. I'm going to go make a bunch of money here, I think. Okay, there it is. Chad, I think we are brainstorming something pretty cool here. Have you beaten Tokyo yet? What's your definition of beaten Tokyo? I killed Juntei, if that's what you're asking. He's dead. I hit him in the head with a shovel. I buried him in the back. Fuck, I don't remember. I think in is what we want, to keep going the same direction. I hope, because that's the way I picked. Nope. Nope. Definitely just went the wrong way. Ooh, hold on. So I need the pit lane going this way anyway. I forget where the pit lane was, though. I think it was, like, over here somewhere. Again, the map I'm using isn't this map that we're looking at. It's the spawn-in map, which isn't entirely accurate. Yeah, like, having a cool way to farm money after the end game that isn't just like, hey, go find a wanderer or a team boss and race them over and over and over again would be super cool. You'd have to cash out eventually. I think either you win it and it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you get the grand prize, or at those pit areas where you can reload your SP and tires, you could choose to cash out. So, like, do you want to give up, you big dumb baby? And you're like, yeah, I'm a big dumb baby. You could just quit. I'm going to do this. The tires were getting a little bit zesty. And also, while we're here, I don't think it matters too much, but get to a pit area, though. Oh, no, like, what I'm seeing in my mind, you're not free roam. Like, let's say you go up against the first boss in the game, then the second one, then the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. It spawns you in a pit area. Going, like, would you wish to continue? Yes, no. And it shows you how much money you'd make if you cashed out right now. And if you choose to continue, it'll be like, do you, like, offer you health, right? Or you could say no, and then add a multiplier to your money. So every time you say no, you get more and more and more, but it gets harder and harder and harder. So, like, if you don't want to challenge yourself and just want to make it to the end, if you're pretty competent at racing games, it won't be that difficult. But if you want to, like, not take tires for the next 5 and not refill your SP, that's a chance for you to make even more money. Again, like, you have to, like, at least beat the game to access this menu. I think you should have to 100%. But I'm willing to be overruled on that. I just think, like, again, I don't know how many bosses are going to be in the final game, right? Let's just say 50. So, if you go from 0 to 5, it goes, okay, cool. Here's a 5% bonus in credits each time you say no. So if you make it all the way to the end and it gives you, let's say, like 5 million credits, you get an extra 2.5 million if you had said no the entire time. Maybe tweak those ratios a little bit, but it wouldn't be a lot. So that way, if you want to double stint your tires and make a little bit of extra money, you can do that, but you're not, like, gonna lose that later on. So you can be strategic with it if you want to. I'm fucking cooking right now. My brain is huge. Okay, now this is the way I want to go. I think Daikoku is the only one, like, in little doodads. What's up, Gravy? Endgame in this game, Isra, is a bit not like this, but leading up to endgame, I like how every team plays different. Some of them are boss rush. Some of them are boss rush, but it's only like 2 or 3. Some of them you battle 2 at a time. This game really needs variety. Like, it really needs variety. If it's literally just, hey, each team has 6 members, then you race, you get auto-challenged by the boss, you race the boss, and you win. It would have got way more monotonous, way more quickly, I think. What's up, Gravy? We're talking about new game modes for the new game, like hypotheticals. We're kind of workshopping a boss rush mode that would unlock after you beat the main story. Now, here's another thing. Should that mode be, hey, you beat the game, or hey, you 100%ed the game? I think, the nerd in me wants to say 100%. But also, if you beat the game, it would be a cool way to earn more money to go and, like, fuck around and clean up whatever you didn't beat. No, we're not. This is the one that we were just at. Have the 3-car race or something special and use it like a handful of times. I mean, if they use it all the time, it wouldn't feel like special, right? Yeah. Like, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Oh. The mode itself counts for 100 per 105. Yeah, I love games that go over 100%, actually. Yeah! Mr. Genki, are you listening? Yeah, we're generally coming up with some pretty cool shit. Again, I don't know if it all would, like, work, and you have to kind of keep in mind when you come up with this kind of stuff. This needs to work for people like us who eat, sleep, breathe, and shit racing games, and needs to be possible for casuals. I'm not saying easy, possible. No, I agree, Saturn. 120%, no pun intended. And I think it's nice if it is just like extra stuff, like in Crash, it's relics, right? Like you time trial the stages, and it doesn't really give you like, oh, I saw it at the last minute, like an extra piece of content. Fuck, I'm assuming it's this one. Because this should be a flat, straight piece of road now. But again, it's not super accurate. Either it's the one that we've already been to, which I don't think it is, or it's... Yeah, I have a map here too, Gravy. I just was stupid and didn't read it.
Boobies. 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 Boobies.
Oh, I was about to say only 8 cups today? No, no, no. They're growing.
Boobies. Boobies.
Ow.
Boobies. Boobies.
I just murdered a man.
Boobies. 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 Boobies.
I love when there's more than one at the same time. It's my favorite.
Boobies. 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 Boobies.
Holy shit, we're still going.
Boobies. 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 Boobies.
I mean, we might do a gobble tonight. No promises, but we might do a gobble tonight.
Boobies.
Depends what the vibes are like after. Solid boob o'clock.
Boobies.
We're still going. All right, I think the one that we just hit was one that we've already got. That's okay. What's up, old man? How's it feel to be a boomer, Thunder? Oh, this is Daikoku? Oh, wow, we're way farther south than I thought we were. So I was right. The map just sucks. Or it's just off, I should say. So there's actually no... If that's Daikoku right there, then there's no more pit lanes. So I should take this left turn and do the Daikoku Yokohane out. And then backtrack and do... the one over there. Oh, there is one more going this way. It's just super dark. Super, super, super dark. Okay. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Again, should have printed the map in color. That's okay. Can't believe you've done this. Listen, pal, I went through it. It's your turn. When you have your friends turning 30, then you'll be able to make fun of them too. It's a rite of passage. Where was IMPC? This Sebring? Literally everything all my older friends told me about turning 30 was right. You're gonna be like stressed out about it for like 6 months, if that, and be like, oh yeah, right. And then that's it, and then it's... No. Like, I remember leading up to my birthday, and then like the first couple of weeks after, I was like, well, this is it. Time to be middle-aged. And I was like, wait a minute. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all, actually. Oh, it's Montreal this week, too. Maybe I won't be as shit as I was at Sebring. Maybe I'll do some practice tomorrow. So on Wednesday, I'm not a buffoon. So there should be a pit area over here somewhere. Ha-ha! So, maybe I should go the other way now and grab the ones that we missed. Yeah, we missed one. At least two going this way. We're so far at a 20. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is, we're halfway now. And it took us 45 minutes, about an hour. Yeah, this is not going to take anywhere near as long as I thought. Yep, he's in C1 somewhere. He's on the rival list. I did get rid of my book, but I didn't see there was any like have a logo on your car or any other like what's it called? Requirement, so I just was like, okay, I'll get rid of it. And then I know for Exotic Butterfly, we need a WinStars logo on our car, but we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah. It's don't drink and drive in all caps. But you know what? Fair. Good point. Sorry. And then once we're done Hooligan, that is hardware 100% for the NTSC version. Like, legit, you cannot go further. Well, that's not true. You can get 20 million credits. It would take you forever, but, like, you could do that one legit, I suppose. Am I going to do that one legit? No, but you could. But even right now, with having over 5 million, I should have both of these Wanderers spawning. Like, that actually made me feel really good. So we're going to basically destroy our save file. I'll walk you guys through the whole thing. I didn't get it. I tested it and then deleted everything so I could show you the entire process. I hopefully nobody's using this as a guide, but just in case. I figure you'd want to know exactly what I did. Are we going to crack 200? We're going downhill. Come on! No. Wait. 97. Yeah, it's 2 digits. So whatever, because for yen to translate it to American or USD, just take 2 digits away. I thought it was 1 digit. It's not. It's 2. there's one. And the next one should be right near before we get to the C1. It should be like where all those other side roads to go to the beginning of the Wangan are. Which, luckily, there's no pit lanes there. At least I could see on the map, because that would be really annoying if I had to go down every fucking vein. Hello. Yeah, so I thought you needed 2 million and 10 million respectively, instead of 200,000 and 1 million. So I was like, fuck, I feel really bad. Because this is like when I play through games and 100% it, like I put, this isn't about you guys, it's about me. I like put like this, like I got to do it legit, right? Because if you don't do it legit, what's the point of playing it on hardware? You can just play it on an emulator. Also, really annoyed, I had the idea of getting the patched version and using that instead, and then just racing the 2 Wanderers we needed to beat, saving, and then going back to the disc version. I thought of that an hour ago, so it's a little bit too late, but this method will still work. It just breaks our money. Like, we're gonna have 999999999, which, you know what? Not that big of a problem, considering the game is, like, over at that point, but there is a less cheesy way to do this. I just didn't think about it until... Oh, I don't like when you do that. I just didn't think about it until, like, this second right now. All the steps will be the same. You just need an ISO that's patched. That's all. So we should be running into the next pit lane anytime now. So all these little vein roads on the right are the roads that are on our map. I want to go to Haneda. Yeah, there's the Wangan turn, so it should be any time now. Chat was right. I was like, holy fuck, I'm not going to know this goddamn map by the end of this game. And you're like, oh, no, you will. I'm like, it's huge. Of course I won't. No. What a unique video game. I understand why people love this series now. This game specifically, or Zero, whatever you like. There it is. I've definitely been here before. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I missed 2 somewhere. I can't see 2 of them. I'm going to have to, like, look up. I have it bookmarked on my my computer. I'll have to look up a color version of this map and cross-reference it. Oh, I think I got... No, hold on. I missed one. I did both Shinkanjos, and I forgot to check off the second one. The north side. I'm also using a black marker on black paper. Like, this is all... Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Okay, no, I got it. That's fine. So, It doesn't matter where we go, because we're going to course out and then do the whole south part of the map. Because that's what we're missing. Basically, Shinkanjo all the way down the Wangan to Yokohama, and then all the way back. In Daikoku, which is a bit weird, because I think you need to do it from the Wangan either direction, it doesn't matter. And then from... Oh, actually, I'll do that right now, because we're here. PS3 controller replacements that work with PC. Could you not just get a PS3 controller and a USB cable, and then there's a, like, controller thing that you could download? I've always been an Xbox girly on PC, so I don't know, but... Yeah, but like eBay or something? Like... They're kind of everywhere. Like, PS3s were relatively popular. The controllers shouldn't be that. I need one, too, so hopefully they're not that hard to find. My white one has, like, really bad stick drift, like, to the point where I can't use it, and then the other one just did not work properly. I remember I threw it on stream and broke it, so I thought it was already broken. Oh, that's interesting. Saturn. Not a refurbished one. So, I can't... I don't know, so maybe someone else in chat can chime up in here. But I feel like any new PS3 controller you're buying is going to be, like, really poor quality. Like, like fucking Mad Catz. Like, the buttons feel like shit. I think that ship has just sailed. There probably was a time, but... I think they're either making PS2 or PS4 controllers at this point. But, I don't know, maybe. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah, again, I would just get a used one somewhere. Like a used first-party one. Unless they're like $1 million. Okay. Like, why don't I recognize that username? You've definitely been in here, but just... It's been a minute. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting a new one, Mike, it's you're taking a risk. I think if you're getting a used one that's first party, at least as long as it's tested and it works and there's no stick drift or anything, you know what you're getting. My controller's just stuck now. I mean, like, I have a newer Xbox controller that I bought last year to use on PC, and it's been fine. The paint's starting to peel off a little bit, but, like, I store it in kind of a stupid place, so that's my fault. Yeah, if you want a PS3 controller specifically, I mean. I guess if you don't like the PS4 design, that's kind of your best option. Or PS2 with a USB adapter. Oh, yeah, true. Especially with, like, Temu and Wish and... Again, like, you could go PS2 USB adapter route. I think, like, personally, like, they're the same controller, right? But with all the guts and the gubbins that are in a PS2 controller, I just like the weight of it a little bit better. I feel like I've never had an issue with stick drift or anything on a PS2 controller. And I don't know how different the guts are, but, like, all the PS2 controllers I own are all 20, 30 years old and that are rock solid. It was indeed not an Eagle Town. I don't even think it was an Eclipse either. I don't think that car was in this game. Yeah, I like the one I bought kind of sucks, so I don't use it. It's a PS2 to USB adapter. My fucking face is so itchy today. I'm sorry if I'm just constantly touching myself. But the part where you plug the PS2 controller to like the PS2 port, the female port, has no grip at all. So if you're like playing with it plugged into your PC, if you lightly tug on the wire, it just falls out. So I don't use it. But I think that's a me problem. I'm sure you could get really good adapters. I think this just I got unlucky and got one that sucks wieners. Not a compliment, derogatory. Trying to find a wired controller for PC. I use a first-party one, to be fair. My 8-bit Duke controller for Switch has been fine. I just don't like the button layout for anything other than Nintendo games. And even then, like, I'd only play Switch games with it or Super Nintendo, because it's basically a Super Nintendo controller with, like, growths on the bottom. It wouldn't have triggers, so if that's a big thing for you, then I understand. Yeah, I've definitely never been here before. I don't think you have to go into this pit area from either way on the Wangan. I think you could pick either direction. It doesn't matter. We have to do the south part of the map now, Chris. So we're 60% done, I think. I need triggers. Valid. I'm assuming you're not interested in a PS4 controller? Or 5? Nah, valid. Okay. Yeah, I would just take a gander on eBay, see what you can find. If you have local used game stores, I'm sure they're tripping over PS3 controllers. I don't think they're that popular, so... Like, versus PS2, Fuck, I want to go spawn here, but go the other way. You bastards. Alright, well, that's where we're going. I spawned way farther back than I wanted to spawn, but that's okay. I looked at like other places I could have spawned and went, that sounds confusing, and then just didn't do it. Hey dude, how we doing? We're chilling. The game's like done. I'm just cleaning things up now. We have one more driver that we could beat legitimately, and then it's time to do some soft modding. Custom first party, yeah. There's last year, or not last year, but 2 years ago, during the Streamathon, I was just looking up Xbox controllers for fun. I think the port, like on the top of the one I was using for the Xbox One, was it working properly? Because I'd owned it, like, I got them with my Xbox One, which I got for launch. And it was like, I have it right here, actually. It's like a midnight color shift purple blue. It has a cool little design on the back, and it's got like it's textured, so it's good grip. And well, you know what? That'll do. And it's been a good soldier ever since. I do have it. Yeah, I was gonna say I do have a. It's weird, right? Because we like, especially if you're, I guess you'd say like mid to late 20s or older, your brain tells you if it's a oh shit, we went to this one. If you have a third-party controller, it's shit. They're all shit, right? PS2 era, even the PS3 era, there was no such thing as a good third-party controller, but there kind of is now. PS2 didn't have stick drift. This controller I'm using might have a little bit going south, like going down on the left stick. I only noticed it in the paint mode in this game, though, so which sucks balls. It's the only part of this game that's awful. So take that for what you will. If you chat. Sorry, Mr. Genki. I killed a man. I've opened up a PS2 controller. I haven't seen anything like that, but I wasn't paying attention, so again. I've reshelled 2 of them, I think. One of them I had, like, it was a translucent green case that had cigarette stains all over it. So I reshelled it to, like, a regular black controller. And then the other one was the regular black controller. I put it in, I thought I fucked it up, so I put it in another shell, and that didn't work either. Now the cable at the top is loose, and I'm stupid, and I made a mistake. Saints give a character? Ha! Not on my hands, bro. My Super Nintendo controllers have bite marks in them. Not from me, because I don't have my childhood Super Nintendo controllers anymore. So, you know, I think I'm good. Wait, shit. I probably should have sniped that. I'm sure I've been to this one before, but... yeah, like some kid was just biting their controller. I don't think it was me. I don't think these are my childhood controllers. For anyone's like, wow, Era, you're disgusting. If you watch the F-Zero playthrough, I showed it off. Because the other controller is just like a million years old. So stuffed up today. So there's one. We need 4 more going this way. Yeah, I found this one in a game store in the States. It looked like mint condition. It doesn't work for some games, but like, I feel like that's rare. Like, it's worked for more games than it hasn't worked. On Switch, pretty fun. It's such a good toilet game. Or, like, if you've only got, like, an hour. Because I could easily sit down and play F-Zero 99 for 6 hours. But I also, like, have picked it up, played it for like an hour or less, and been like, that was fun, and then put it down and went and did something else, or went to bed, or I brought my Switch when I went to Atlanta for DreamHack, so I played it like on the plane, or in the not on the plane, but on the in the airport and in the Airbnb. Apparently the Switch controllers are pretty bad. Like the little dudes, not like the Pro controller or anything. Either way, like the Pro, like the what do you, I don't know what you call them, but like the ones that come with the Switch are like ass. They're so small. I used to play them in the little adapter, and it still like was weird and like didn't feel nice with my wrists. So yeah, Zoop. I went and bought a controller just to play F-Zero 99. Even if you can find like one of the wireless Super Nintendo controllers, because they make them, that would be sweet too. I just wanted something that would like work on PC and have a bit more of a traditional grip to it. I bought an 8-bit Duke controller, and it's been solid, and it's translucent purple. What more do you want, really? Oh, okay. Hello, UZ. Goodbye, UZ. I'm glad that, yeah, I was looking for a first-party Pro controller, and then I think Thunder and a couple other Twitch community members talked me out of it. Switch 2? No, I think it's this week we're going to start hearing stuff. What's up, DC? We've been chatting, so I just totally forgot I had coffee. I guess you have something around 6 p.m. or so. I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. Just a better Joy-Con. I mean, you could do that too. Like, hold on. Let me, I'll show you what I got. I'll say it's not cheap. But it was cheaper than a Pro controller. So I bought this. It's basically a SNES controller with, I don't know what you call these, but it has triggers up here. You got some extra buttons down here that you can map. So I mapped this for F-Zero to like strafe. They're a little bit easier to reach. The sticks are like basically PS4 sticks. They feel really nice. The buttons are really good quality. All these have a nice, good tactile feel to it, and obviously the color is what sold me. Yeah, it's 8BitDo. I don't remember the model name. I have the box. Oh, it's 8BitDo Pro 2. I was adamant that I wanted a first-party Pro controller because I knew I liked them, and I knew they'd be good quality. And multiple people, again, Thunder included, talked me out of it, and I'm really glad that I got this. Because this works not just for... It's Bluetooth, so it'll work with your phone, it'll work with your PC, it'll work with everything. And the button layout is very, like, Super Nintendo. So, in a world where I play, like, some of the Super Nintendo games on Switch, literally, the buttons are here, D-pad here, it's Super Nintendo controller. So, comfortable, I like the look of it, the buttons are all really nice. They're a little bit cheaper than buying a first-party Nintendo controller. I like to avoid buying used controllers because, again, you see John Cena? You see John Cena in the background?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's John Cena. I used to work at a movie theater, and they were throwing out the cardboard like stand-up thing with him on it. And I was like, "Can I take it?" And they're like, "Yeah." What are you gonna do with it? I'm like, "I don't know. I'll find something." I've got a Benedict Cumberbatch Doctor Strange over there that we used to hide in our room or in our house. And then one of my roommates brought a lady friend home for coitus, and I tucked it into his bed and never told him. And I got yelled at, and we stopped playing that game. I want to go again. I want to go see him in Boston at his last show, but that would involve me having to go to America, and I'd rather not do that. You know, considering. Take him for work. Okay, I see why you said fuck my life now. I feel that. It's hilarious. Saturn, I'm in bed, right? I'm in bed, like half asleep, and I hear him open the door, and I hear a woman's voice. I ended up being his girlfriend, but they weren't dating at the time. She's super cool, like super cool with it. So definitely, there would have been a world where someone was super stuck up and not found this joke funny. But I hear them talking. They're in like the like our floors and our walls are kind of thin. Like this is a cheap house. It's a townhouse. It's not made of brick or concrete inside, so you can hear everything in the house other than being down here. I'm lucky. So I hear them like kind of kissing a little bit, and I'm like half awake. I went, "Oh fuck, Doctor Strange is in his room." Well, so I'm aware of what's about to happen, and they're downstairs talking and like grabbing a glass of water, kind of delaying it. And then I hear him take her upstairs, and they're like murmuring, and they're about to start, you know. And I hear, "Fuck's sakes!" And then I hear his door fly open, and then him throw the cardboard stand out of Doctor Strange down the stairs. And this is like life-sized. Like, it's probably about 6 feet tall. I don't know if it was that incident or when I hit him in the shower that we all mutually agreed we were going to stop playing the hide Doctor Strange in various places to scare the shit out of each other game. It was a good game, but I think we came to a mutual agreement that that has to stop. Oh, wait, we were 200. That's cool. Yeah, literally, we played that game for about 2 months and it went, yeah, this keeps escalating. I don't like where this is going. You know, I don't think we needed to include that part. I think we could have left that part out. I don't think we needed to know about that part. Dr. Cockblock. Yeah, now he's like bent up, sitting in my basement somewhere. It's right by the laundry room, so sometimes I'll like come down the stairs and go to turn the corner, and it's just his fucking face. Yeah, Sky, we like immediately went, this is gonna get out of hand. Let's just stop. We're like, okay. At that point, we had all like gotten each other with it, so we're like, all right, I think we made our point. Let's go do something. Let's go do literally anything else. I had a cool dream last night too, actually. I dreamt that there's two of my good friends, Maya and Melody, that I usually end up meeting when I go on American excursions, that I was moving to California, but not like LA or something, like one of the surrounding cities because it's cheaper. Saturn, I think you like just put it in my room or something. It was definitely not memorable. Or not as memorable. Yeah. Like Temecula or something like that. And I moved into one of those, like, they're apartments, but they're not in an apartment building. It's like one house that they've broken up into like 4 little 1-bedroom apartments. Then they helped me move all my stuff in, and it's drift car, dude. Drift car culture. It's very drift car to have 5 spokes on the back and then like a stretched multi-spoke on the front. Yeah, like, would I actually move to California? No. But I like it there. I like visiting. It's expensive. For fun, I looked up apartments in that area, and they're like $1,300 a month. I'm like, oh, that's not bad. And then went US $1,300. Went, oh, never mind. Never mind. You made your point. I like how like a multi-spoke, no dish wheel looks on the front of a drift car, because it makes the front tires look wider and like thicker and more aggressive, and then a dished wheel on the back to kind of like, I don't know. I like it. It looks cool. I wish these rear wheels had dish, but they don't. But that's the TXR problem. I have not ran mismatched wheels on any car in the game yet, and I felt inclined. Less than 900 Canadian a month. Yeah, but won't you live like in a closet? Track day. I don't know, dude. Like, even just aesthetically, like something about like a 5-spoke, pretty deep dish rear wheel, and then a multi-spoke, no dish wheel at the front. Like, just makes the front end look so aggressive, especially with some negative camber. It just makes the front end of the car look so aggressive, and it makes the rear wheels look wider than they actually are. I like it. It makes my pee-pee tingle. you know, it's my car. I can do what I want with it. Be grateful I didn't make them different colored wheels, because I thought about it. Por qué no los dos? There's a lot of function that still looks good, too. Like, there's some, like, S chassis that aren't slammed, right? They're pretty far up the ground, and they've got big, thick tires on them, and they're, like the rake in the front's all the way up because it's a competitive drift car, and it just looks fucking mean, and it still looks sweet. I went the wrong goddamn way. What's up, Propsky? Rappers? I'm not driving in the rain. You can't make me. Wait, hold on. Where's this guy spawn? Because we have all the bottom side of the Wangon to do, and then we're done. So I wonder if he's just there. Yeah, there is no deep dish wheels in this game, unfortunately. I looked. This is about as good as they get. Again, I haven't used, like, be able to use 2 different wheel function yet. And I was like, oh, whatever, I want to. Yep. Prop, I want to do, like, some open lobby stuff this week. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I want to. I don't know, man. I don't know if it gets lost in translation, but we're like, I like this. You're like, oh, look, stupid. That's not a joke. It's kind of being a jerk. You're like, I don't like that. Well, all right, cool. But there is a line. I meant to do that. Yeah, he's not unlocked yet, so we definitely missed one. Later, Zoop. Become God or healthy. Bike extra for all of us that don't leave our rooms. Me. So, unless we have to go into the goofy Daikoku one from each direction, which I don't think so. Because you have to take the exit ramp, and it's just the one pit area. Like, you can approach it from either direction. This should be the end here. To our own tastes. It's, again, there's like a really fine line, right? Like, it's like talking about anything subjective. Like, if you're just sharing opinions, there's a way to do it without sounding like a fucking dickhead. I always like using music as an example. Somebody's like, I like dubstep, or it's rhythm now, but I like dubstep. If your first response is, yeah, it fucking sucks. I fucking hate that stuff. It's stupid. It's not even real music. Why are you belittling somebody? You know, like, why do you have to put them down to make yourself feel greater? Like, that's just dumb. If they ask, oh, yeah, you know, I don't really like it. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't like this. I don't like that about it. I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. But if your first response, without being prompted, is just to go, yeah, that thing's bad, like, it just makes you seem really, like, you have, like, an inferiority complex. Like, you're looking up, you know what I mean? Like, you always have to punch upward. It's like, it's not that deep, little bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. It's the same thing with cars, too. If you're like, oh, I like Hondas. You're like, fucking Hondas suck. It's like, cool, I don't remember asking, but thanks. Like, it just makes you seem really weak-minded. Like, oh, like, I bought a Honda. Do you like Hondas? Like, not really. Like, the nice thing would be to be like, yeah, they're all right. But, you know, if you want to be honest, and I respect that, be like, yeah, not really my thing. Yeah, but you, like, I'm just using it as an example. You're picking up what I'm putting down, right? Like I'm not saying Honda specifically. Just I feel like Honda's get a lot of hate, so that's why I picked it. But you could use that with anything. Oh, I bought a big American car. Oh, fucking American car, piece of shit. Fucking 7-liter, 100 horsepower, piece of garbage. It's like, that's hurtful. It's like, that's the thing that I like, and I tried to share it with you, and you made me feel stupid. So thanks. I won't talk to you ever again. It's not even that. I mean, we can even take it a scale back and make it about video games. Like, if you like a game and someone else doesn't like it, and they're like, that game's fucking trash, it's fucking stinky, it's awful. Even if their intention is just to joke around, a lot of the time that's interpreted as, hey, you know that thing that you like? You're fucking stupid for liking it. Guess you're a fucking idiot. You're so dumb. How could you like this thing? It's so stupid. So are you. Yeah, I'm not saying lie. I'm not saying, like, tell everybody you like what they like just to make them happy, because that's not productive either. But there's ways to do it. I cannot stand funk. Tank. So perfect. But I don't dislike it for, like, I understand why people like it. I just don't like that it's associated with drifting, and it's very low tempo, which isn't drifting to me. It's not my thing. Funk. It's like in Rally House too. I'm not a huge Rally House person. Because it's, again, just slow. Like, it's slower house music. House music's like 125, 128 BPM. And yeah, I'm gonna, if we're missing one, I know it's this one. And Rally House usually is like a little bit slower. It's like it's Rally. Wouldn't you want like high speed, high pace, fast, you know? I grew up drifting in Forza 2, listening to Pendulum, so I get that. House with bass notes? Pendulum's good. They just played at Ultra Music Festival and did a live set, like, with instruments and stuff. It was pretty cool. They don't do that very often. With menu music? Yeah, but a lot of the 80s and 90s rally cars were in those 2000s games. That's the thing. And even if you go listen to, like, 2000s WRC, a lot of the music they use is very housey. Ow. I don't know. Again, I think we're getting, like, too focused on the examples and not the topic. Like, it's like internet culture. Now, I'm going to sound like a boomer. I'm going to sound like I'm 100 years old. But because you're not talking to people in real life, there's no immediate consequences. And I think Dorset's, yeah. I think the big thing is you don't see people's faces and their reactions and their body language, right? So you just don't think about it. You're like, I'm just giving you a hard time. It's all in good fun, but you don't actually see like, oh, that was hurtful. It's like, I'm not going to get into an argument with somebody over something that's silly, right? But if I came up to you and said, hey, I like this thing, or I'm a fan of this thing, and your immediate response was, oh, this thing's fucking shit, it's fucking stupid, I will never have that conversation with you again. That's it. I will never talk to you about that thing again. Like, if I ask you your opinion on something, I don't want you to lie. right? Like, if you don't like something, tell me. Like, if I'm like, oh, hey, I like this thing. Do you like this thing? Like, you came in here like, oh, I'm a big NASCAR fan. Do you like NASCAR? I'm like, it's not really for me. I'm going to give you my opinion without raining on your parade. It is fully upgraded, Weasel, to be fair. And I guess you could spin that back around as like, don't be a fucking snowflake. But also, I don't know, don't be a dick. I picked the wrong direction again, didn't I? I should have read the map, and I chose not to. What's up? Fucking, the song they used for the Codemasters... It's, if you think I'm worth $1, it's like a whole fucking Fall Out Boy, like, sentence. But it's the intro to the IndyCar game. Clairvoyant, what's that mean? Oh, I think we may have gotten all the pit lanes. Because our bad name just changed. Clairvoyant makes me think. Is he there? There's only one left on my list. Yeah, it's the first song from Songs of the Deaf. He is not there. Okay. I don't know. It's like, I usually, I don't want to like sound like trauma because it's just way too deep. But it's like telling my parents about something. Like, oh, I used to tell my father about how much I liked drifting as a sport. Not just like sliding around, you know, like competitive, door-to-door, judged drifting. And I get that it's not for everybody. I understand that. Right? But I was like 10, right? And I'm like, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. My father was like, yeah, it's stupid. Stupid sport. It's a fad. It's going to go away. That stupid sport, meaningless. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, it's a bit more of a deeper example because it's a parent, but like, cool. So this thing that I love more than anything in the entire world, I'll never talk to you about it again. Thanks. Now I just don't talk to him at all. So, I mean, skill issue. But any mac and cheese did you have today? I had one frozen macaroni and beef Walmart $1.50 frozen dinner because I forgot I don't have brown sugar or maple syrup for my oatmeal. And it's been freezing rain for 2 days. I am not leaving the house. It's a skating rink out there. I took pictures. I mean, you saw them. The trees are covered in like an inch of ice. The courtyard behind my house is like, looks like you could skate on it. I'm not leaving the fucking house. I can drive in these conditions. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, not to. I don't want to unearth that, Cass. I'm sorry, but like, it's like cool. I just won't ever have that conversation with you ever again. That also applies to like friendships and not as deep connections, right? I think I have that game, Weasel. Again, when I'm done all the games on the list, I have to go through my entire collection again. I probably don't have to, but I want to. And if I take all my games off the shelf, that means I'll be able to dust the shelf. The shelf does need to be dusted. It's been like a year. It's on the list. Cruisin' Worlds is next, which will be starting this week. And I don't think it should take longer than a week. I thought it was going to be like a 40-hour game. I absolutely found a strategy to cut that down by a ton of time. And then Forza Motorsport 1 is the last game on the list. Car, to just do everything? Yes. To beat the game, you have to beat a certain series of time trials. And the only way to do it is if you purchase or unlock the fastest car in the game. How do you unlock the fastest car in the game? You need 9,999 championship points, and realistically, you only get about 100 to 150 a championship. So, the K-Truck? No, that's the fastest base car in the game. The Speed Demon's the fastest. It's a McLaren F1, basically. But it takes so long to unlock. But you can't, like, the average player, I'm sure speedrunners have done it, but the average player cannot beat those time trials without the Speed Demon. That goes like 250. That should be it. So I thought we were going to have to do, like, a championship, which I believe is 4 races, maybe 5, maybe 3, I don't remember. 3 laps each. You know, average about 3.5 minutes a race. It's basically Mario Kart length. But fuck, right? Like, it's gonna take forever. I was gonna speed run it. I'm not a speed runner. I wouldn't have put in any good times, but it just would have been a way to get through that part of the game quicker. I didn't know that you could change the lap count in championship mode to 1. And the harder difficulty you play on, the more points you get. So I think you get like 100 points a race if you win. And if you only have to do 1 lap, that's, depending on where you go, like 45 seconds. So that literally cut like 20 hours of game out. I bookmarked a 100% playthrough. The guy edited it to like edit out a lot of the fluff. But I bookmarked it, so I'm going to watch it again after today, double check that I was correct, and then we'll jump into it on probably Thursday. I don't see that game, if I'm right, taking more than 3 streams. And then when that's done, Forza Motorsport 1 time, and when that's done, the list is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing 1. You fuck right off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit, lost count. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 9, 10, 12, 16, 17, 18. No, I got them all. I got them all. One of my check marks went right on top of another check mark, so I got confused. I should have them all now. The map says 20. The map that I downloaded says, or I found says 20. And I counted 20 check marks there. Not including going into... Again, if it doesn't spawn, I'll know that we were going the wrong way on the Wangan, and I have to go back and grab it. So that's the only other thing I know what to do. I finally, I forget where, got to play Cruisin' World on a cab, and it sucks. It's so bad. Because it was a stand-up cab, and those are terrible. I can't stand those. No pun intended. I hate stand-up cabinets. They're the worst. It was just old. It was beat to hell. Like, yeah, so you're standing up. You're still gas brake and steering, but you're standing up. I've seen some that are sit down. There was one in a hotel once that I stayed at that had it, but I didn't have any way to get changed to play it, and I thought I had COVID at the time, so I was like, I should just stay in my room. There he is! I think clairvoyant meant I went to every pit lane. If anyone wants to fact check that, but... Yeah, I tried playing at MagFest. What was it? Daytona, USA on a stand-up cabinet. And I was like, cool, that was fun, and I never played it again. All the sit-down ones are all super busy, and I never bothered to go play it again. I just played F-Zero all weekend. I was a happy boy. Exotica's a bit too goofy for me. It's not a bad game, and it's definitely one I still want in my collection, but it's a bit too silly. Cruisin' USA is a bit too boring, and then World is like... I don't want to say it's grounded, but all the locations feel real, minus, you know, the one at the end that I won't spoil. Why is that, Thunder? Yeah, that only took 2 hours. I thought that was going to take way longer. So this is the realistic conclusion of the NTSC version of the game. You can absolutely get Exotic Butterfly legit, but you need, I think, like 20 million credits in game. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all that. So without a turbo, I mean the GT. Yeah, Cruise and Blast. It's okay. It plays like a lot of mobile games where like even the what's it? I'm brain farting here. The cabinet version is just a gas pedal. There's no brake. Yeah, like the Ford GT. Hold on. I'll just show you really quick. So there's some engine swap cars that are pretty fast. This is the fastest car in the game. Yeah, it was an arcade game first, and then Game Mill and Raw Thrills ported it to the Switch. I have it. It's fine. It's okay. If you're a cruising fan, I think it's worth it. It's just silly and fun, but like it's a wild video game. That copy's still sealed. I played through it. If you look on my YouTube channel, I got a playthrough of it. Is it Tommaso? There sure is. If you want to look through the car list, we have one more car to unlock. So we'll wait. Car shop. There you go. We could literally go through the car list once I'm done the game, but we have one left. But yeah, Pantera. You can put a wing on it. That's really it in terms of visual customization. But I've used it in fully upgraded in a test save. She scoots. She boogies. That is not a slow automobile. All right. So I saved, right? All right, chat. It's time to cheat. I'm going to do a lot of double checking and making sure I've done things properly. I don't want to lose my save. Prop, as far as I know, I think almost every car bar like the GT has some sort of story of why it's included in this game. It's not like they just went, that'll be cool, and stuck it in there. Cheat. Yeah, because we've beaten the game as far as you can beat it. In the North American patch. Or version. The localized version. So, let me take you down the world of Free McBoot. I gotta do a lot of getting up out of the chair and shit, so bear with me if I miss your chat message, but just in case any of you fucking weirdos at home are using this as a guide, you can grind $20 million and do Exotic Butterfly, but Whirlwind Fanfare is legitimately impossible. The highest number that you can legitimately get in this game is 99 million credits, with like 99 million repeating, obviously. You need over 100 million because of the translation was fucked up. So how are we going to get around that? Well, I'm glad you asked. I got one of these. It's a free McBoot memory card. You can make these yourself. You don't need to buy them. It was like 25, 30 bucks on Amazon, so I just bought it. You can make it out of a USB stick as well if you want to go that route. It doesn't need to be a memory card. I just thought this was the easiest way to do it. And you plug this into the second port. Come with fries. Do you want to shut the fuck? God damn it. The MC stands for memory card. So, This is the one with the legit save on it. This is the one with the legit save on it, and it will stay that way forever. So I'm not going to continue the game on this memory card. I saved a copy. I don't know if you watched what I was doing. I saved a copy to this memory card. All that's on this memory card is this save. It's empty. Now we have some fun. So I'm going to plug this one into slot 1. And this is our free McBoot memory card. I'll plug it into slot 2, and you'll be able to see what happens. Totally bone stock PlayStation 2, by the way. I've not modified it physically in any way. Which is so fucking cool that this is just a thing that you can do now. I'm not super knowledgeable with everything that this program and everything that this can do, but I'll try my best. You're taking your time. Don't do this to me. Don't you dare. Oh, yeah, I gotta take the disc out of the disc tray as well. Fantastic. Okay, it booted. I'll walk you through this all in a second.
Boobies.
So just in case, I don't think it'll affect anything. Just in case, I've taken the disc out of the disc tray because we're not going to need it for this step. So at least I think it's Kaico, K-A-I-C-O, free McBoot comes with Codebreaker. I know what some of these do. I know ESR is a way to launch games that you burned. I think you just need a patch or like a hack or something. Open PS2 loader is how we're going to load our game. Ideally, if you want to use a PS2 and not have to use discs and want to make like digital backups, wink, nudge, you can get a hard drive, plug it in your PlayStation for the network expansion port on the back of your fat PlayStation. And even a 500 gig hard drive is like $40. You could put every PlayStation 2 game you'll ever want to play on it. I skipped that step. We'll get into it in a moment. I probably should look into doing that because it seems pretty, like for $60, you have like all your games backed up on a hard drive and an ISO file. So we're going to go to Codebreak. Again, this was all pre-installed. If you make the card yourself or the USB stick yourself, you'll need to install all these programs individually. Doesn't look like it's that difficult, personally. And I'm an idiot. Like I'm dumb. Like all this stuff is so beyond me. This is basically just an ISO of the disc that Cass said I should buy. But this disc to ship to Canada was like $60 or $70. Like it was really expensive. I couldn't find anything cheap. So I'm going to save because then again, there's nothing else on this card. It's just this empty red memory card that I have. And now it's like we have a Codebreaker disc. So we go into cheats. Scroll all. I'm not going over the fucking games list. You'll figure it out on your own. I'm not going through 1,300 games one by one. It is an American Codebreaker, so all these are NTSC games. I don't think there's any European stuff here. Yeah, I'm glad I thought of this. Cass is a way better idea. So, Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3. You've selected it. I think you press right arrow. A lot of these controls are weird. Just, like, look at what's going on the bottom. So I'm only going to have 5 cheats enabled, which is enable code, infinite money, max money, infinite money, max money, alternate, just in case. This is what I did in testing. Maybe you could do it with less codes enabled. Maybe you could do it with more. But there's have it to be day 999, max days, quick odometer, max odometer, always low time. I don't know what that means. Max trip meter. So a lot of these are useful. All cars, money doesn't decrease, money increases. You can have all those enabled if you'd like. Again, I'm doing the absolute bare minimum. I'm literally only doing this because I have to. So press start. Let me go to start game. So if you had a physical disc, at this point, it would tell you to put the disc in and it would boot the disc up, and this is how you would do it. This is how I was going to do it. But I didn't want to pay $80 for a disc I was going to use once. So there's a couple extra steps that we got to go through. It's going to look really confusing. Also, it opens my disc tray when I do that, which is hilarious. It's going to look super confusing, but it's not that difficult. So it's going to boot us into ULaunch Elf, which is basically the OS of this mod. Go to File Browser. Pick the memory card that has your free McBoot on it. So for this would be MC1. You're going to go to Boot. And then I'm going to go to Open PS2 Loader. Which again comes included. So I've also made a physical backup of my THR3 game. I ripped it to my computer and backed it up on a USB stick. So if you had a hard drive plugged in, this is where you would start that. If you wanted to run games over Ethernet, you could do that too. But I just have a USB stick with the one game on it. And there it is. And we go to run. This is the only one I've ever played, THR3. That's it. It'll run a little bit clunky. You're going to notice the opening video here is not great, just because the transfer speeds of USB were so slow in the early 2000s. 2 things that I've learned. So this is reloading data off our memory card. The PlayStation thinks there's a disc. So 2 things that I've learned if you're a rookie and never done this before. 1, if you're putting the ISO on your USB stick, it has to be empty. 2 folders. You want CD and DVD, and you want to put the ISO in the DVD folder, or else Open PS2 Loader won't fucking know what it is. I spent probably half an hour freaking out thinking my USB stick wasn't working. 2, it has to be FAT32. Not exFAT, not anything else. FAT32. I'm lucky that I had a USB stick lying around that was FAT32, because all my other ones are exFAT. But yeah, see how like the movie is running like at a low FPS? It's because it's on a USB stick. Not a big deal. So, start, quest, continue, and there you go. So you can see we're in the S14 that we were just in, Sonic Clairvoyant, everything, but we have max credits now. So all I'm going to do is course in. I'm going to go to Shinkanjo because I don't want to run into that Wanderer. I don't know if you have to do this step. You might be able just to save it, but I'm just making sure. There's a lot of, I mean, on all those money codes, it says, like, do a race. So I'm just doing this to be careful. It does not, Thunder. I've tested this. I spent probably about an hour trying to think of all the ways I could fuck it up and then doing it that way. I should have turned. Where's your top left? It's Taniguchi, no one better. It's per car. So for this one, I switched it. It doesn't have to be on the car. You just set the sticker. Cool. So, race done. I don't know if you have to do this step. Again, it's just me being careful. We're still at 999 and 999, so I'm going to go to system. I'm going to save it twice. Don't fucking save it on your free McBoot card because you'll ruin it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to find out. So now we save the game. And when we end mode, we're going to save the game again. Again, it's just me being careful. So now the only thing that we've modded is the money. Everything else is still going to be normal. So now all I'm going to do is take out the free McBoot card, put the disc back in, and everything should be hunky-dory. Yeah, I don't want to chance it. I didn't make the card. I bought it, so I don't know how to fix it if I fuck it up. Where did I place the console? It's in my TV stand, but it's like 5 feet away. I'm sitting in my racing rig right now. I just have everything coming on the same monitor. So now we're playing off the disc. Everything's legit. We're not modded anymore. Yeah, it did not happen to me, Cass. I goofed on the save file for like an hour. Buying cars and shit. The money, yeah, so you can see now I'm playing off the disc because the video file is accurate. And, again, I think if you want to go the free route and don't have to buy anything, you can make your own USB stick with free USB boot on it. There's a way to do it. For games, if you want to just not have to put a hard drive in. This game was only just over 2 gigs, I think. So you don't need a big stick to do it, Ayo. And the only thing, it has to be a FAT32 format stick. It has to be. So we go to continue. There's all of our money. Course in. Wrong, 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 wrong. We're going to go to Osaka. Because I don't think the way I did it, I think the money will stay, but I don't want to risk it. So, because I definitely did it backwards in my test, and it did not affect anything. But, go to rival list. Yeah, there's about a million other ways to do it, but for $25, I just bought one. It did, Cass, I'm telling you, I tested it after the stream on Friday, and I did it about every way I could fuck it up, and it was fine, so I'm not worried about it. Sakai in. Yeah, but my stick that I tried to do that with, Tank, would not format to FAT32. I think because it was too big. So the other one one of the 2 Wanderers, you could theoretically do it legit because you only need 20 million credits. It would just be a lot of grinding, or you'd have to be really careful with your money. This one is not possible. The max amount of money that you can have in this game on the American version or the English version is 99 million, and you need 100 million or more. With the cheat codes, obviously, we have it maxed out, so that's no longer a problem. You would think, right? You would think that they must be driving, like, the craziest, fastest... That's a Suzuki wagon. That's a Suzuki Wagon R. Yep, the whole reason you cannot 100% this game on a disc without cheat codes is that little piece of shit right there. Is that not the funniest fucking thing in the world to you? Because it's pretty goddamn hilarious to me. When I found that out looking through the rival list, I was like, no. Chat was like, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, and that makes me feel a lot better about cheating, Cass, because I was like, we should try to get exotic butterfly legit. But we already have way more than what we need. Yeah, see, my shit doesn't go down. Oh, it definitely did. It definitely did. Okay. Whew. All right, cool. Sweet. All right. Yeah, in the Japanese version of the game, if they localized it properly, you'd only need about 1 million credits, which isn't that bad. Like, we had over 1 million credits, like, I think getting to phase 2, you get 1 million credit bonus. No, I definitely was just too busy spending money. I did not notice it the last time. That's okay. My bad. Either way, we're good. So now we go to... I'm going to do something here. I'm going to switch to the R32. So I don't know what's coming for me after this. Chad has done a really good job not to spoil what happens when you actually 100% the game. So I'm going to keep it this way. We have one more rival and then the game's done. Well, one more rival on the list. So Osaka's done. Nagoya's done. Again, this one is technically possible, but you need to grind 20 million credits. I'd rather not do that. So, and we had to mod the game to get the last one anyway. So, Exotic Butterfly, Yokohama Inn, and this is the last car we have to unlock in the game as well. Yokohama Inn. It is indeed a vintage Lotus. I didn't put the sticker. I fucking forgot. Idiot. I even said, like, hey, guys, just so you know. No, I'm dumb. I forgot. Tuning shop, dress up, sticker set. So this has to be... Wind Stars, which has the name in it, so it's not that hard to find. And then I'm gonna go to I fucked it up. Dress up, body paint, sticker. You won't see it anyway because of the carbon, but it should count. Stamp. Bam. There you go. That's wonderful. Just to make sure it stayed there, and it's there. Exit. You can't see it because the car's all carbon, so it doesn't matter. Yokohama Inn. This sticker is 1,000% required. So for this, you need to have over 200,000 credits and have a Windstar sticker on the car. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the money gets them to spawn. The sticker... I already have the logo on the car, Yuzi. It's just carbon. You can't see it under the carbon. I had one on the door. The paint tool in this game is awful, so I don't even, like, touch it. It's very... I'm sure if you have a mouse, which it works, and a lot of time, it's really fun. I'm on the wrong tires. That should be fun. But I don't care. And 3, 2, 1. Game's 100%ed. This I've never seen. This part of the game I've not seen yet. Because I didn't have Funabashi Hooligan unlocked. So now what? Interesting. So we have the Lotus now. Go to the Wangan? Yeah, I got you. Don't ruin it. But yeah, I wouldn't have figured that out. I would have just been like, cool, we're done. Because we were definitely not on the Wangan. We were on the literal opposite side of the world. But there you go. So chat said Wangan. Wangan we go. Yeah, I've not seen this. If it works here. Because there definitely is supposed to be something. Because once you 100% the game, you're supposed to unlock, like, New Game Plus, where all engine swaps are unlocked, and a bunch of other shit. So we're on the Wangan now. I'm on the right tires now, which help. I'm also mildly worried that maybe because we hacked the game, it's not going to work. Huh. Okay. It's dry now. I'll try going the other way. Where's the kaboom? There should be an earth-shattering kaboom. I mean, either way, the game's done. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. But and like we're other than our money, there's no mods I'm using right now. The memory card's unplugged. Okay, we were on Wangan out. We're on Wangan in now. Yeah, I'd be a little bummed. It's funny, Car, because the money is now back within, like... There he is. What the fuck? It's me? That is cool as shit. It's me! Spooky ghost! Holy fuck. That's so based. That's so fucking cool. All right. And the music, the special music and everything. I was going to be so bummed, actually, if that didn't work and I had to YouTube it. I, again, genuinely had no idea what that was. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Apparently, my ghost does not have the access to the scramble button. I'm playing with myself. Oh, he's coming back. That's fucking sweet. Now the game's done. Saturn, I don't think I would have done it, and you would have had to spoil it. So I appreciate you holding your tongue on that one. Now the game is done.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way,
I think there's an end credit scene.
You got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and two-thirds chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try.
As soon as Scott's done.
Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to do the. I don't want to leave this screen
but
until chat's done.
My 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and two-thirds percent, I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
Oh.
If you're a fucking
I see.
Fucking full-grown Aussie, this is what you'd have for breakfast, you fucking dog.
That's 10 million credits.
A fucking
Woohoo!
long neck.
Yay!
20 to 8 in the fucking morning. Get that up, yeah.
Hooray! What is your reason to race? This is so Japanese. To conquer all areas. To win over all rivals. You need no reason. You only need the will to race. This game fucking rips, dude. I think a lot of the reason I didn't like it the first time is I was trying to do too much in one sitting. Also, I don't think I read any of the bios. I don't think I looked at the rival list. I think I literally just went out, did race and race and race and race. You gotta be into it. I still think it's like a lot of people who are expecting different game modes. You know, like it's not a racing game like that. You know, where there's like different tracks and whatever. I didn't know that there was a phase 2. So going, wow, one map is a fucking square. Yeah, this is peak. I'm an idiot. All the little references to Initial D, One Gone Midnight, but also references to actual Midnight Club drivers and drivers that were on the One Gone at the time. And fucking MCR R34, Taniguchi's S15, like, if you are into early 90s to mid 2000s, late 2000s Japanese car culture, it is worth putting your head down and getting through phase 1 to unlock the full maps for all 3 regions. I will say I would have rather them just done Tokyo, and that's it. Like, I think Nagoya and Osaka were a little weird because the maps were kind of, you know? It was nice, but yeah, like, it's cool, Mike, but it does. I think just more Tokyo would have been better. Like a phase 3 or something like that, you know? Oh, it's because I was using an engine swap. Okay. That's okay. Engine swaps are a little overpowered. But I think for my first playthrough, I don't mind that. This is a game I could see if you were a Daiki Kasho. That's sweet. I think this is a game that I think you stealth for the follow. I think this is a game that if you were into it, I could see you playing through it again and again and again, because it's not a game where you have a garage with, 60 cars. I had, 4? At the end? Excluding all the ones I bought to just do a wanderer and get rid of. Oh. Orido and Taniguchi were supervisors? I'm hard. That's so cool. But absolutely, I think you could run through this game, like do a K-car only run, do S-chassis only, no all-wheel drive, like challenge runs almost. And because it's an open world game, it's not like you're racing on a racetrack. You'll get a different playthrough result every time. For somebody who thought I was not going to like this game at all, I am walking out of it a really big fan of Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Like, I think you guys could tell on the stream side where it was like 5 hours into a stream or 6 hours into a stream. Like, I'll just do one more. 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 What a fun, dorky, silly, goofy little video game. Under 100 Days Challenge Run. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like you could play this game through 20 times and do it differently every single time. I'm sad that it's over, but I'm glad it finally happened. Now, we have all the money in the world. It's time to fuck around. I think... we can do engine swaps now. So it's still relative to how much the power the car makes and the weight. I'm putting a V8 turbo on the pizza. I'm putting a V8 turbo on the pizza. Rotors are so lightweight. Car go fast. I don't think you understand. Others. Where's... Hold on. Pizza's Revenge. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't know if that song was copyrighted or not, so I just wanted to make sure I kept talking. I don't want the VOD to get muted because of, I would also like for it to be dry. Fantastic. So I'm going to go to the rival list. Actually, come here, you fucking asshole. You piece of shit. You remember me? Fuckface? In the words of Peter Parker, pizza time. It doesn't like the whole turning thing very much. Oh, come back, buddy. You can do it. No, come here. No, come here. You got it. No, you got it. Oh, no. It appears I've had a technical issue. Ha-ha! Bitch! Bitch! Fuck you! Tekko, I wanted to hit him going into the corner and missed, if I'm being honest. The game's over now. What's your deal with this guy? I couldn't beat him with the pizza. I had to save up, buy the R32, and then I got stuck in Osaka for 4 hours buying upgrades. This playthrough is 4 or 5 hours longer because no loser are a bunch of assholes.
Holy shit!
Smug.
Smurg. Smurg. Thank you, RK, for the 88. We beat the game. Game's done. Yeah, I had beef. I had pizza, if you will. I'm gonna put that. I saved, right? So we still have our 100% totally legit save file, and now we have this save file as well. Can you swap the Gambala? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, it's still 100%. That's crazy, because I never would have thought to go do a race in Wangan and just come across the final boss. I would have been like, okay, cool, game's done. That's a bit of a wet fart. No, like, credit screen, no music, no nothing. Okay, I'll go fuck myself. Chat did a really good job of telling me what to do without telling me what happens. Oh, shit, Chris, you're right. Because I didn't read the bio of the last 3 Wanderers. You're right. You're right. What's this guy? Don't drink and drive! He's inexperienced with roads in the city. He doesn't know where the PAs are located, so he's hoping to find a driver who knows where all the PAs are on the highway to teach him. Just because he purchased the machine, he doesn't have it completely under his control. A fact imperceptible to a third party, however, since he can operate the car from his years of experience and instinct. I don't think we're going to see anything like jaw-dropping, but we earned it. Again, this one you can get legit, but it's 20 million credits. That'll take about 9 years to do legit, because you can't get that 10 million bonus. Fear and pleasure. It's my kind of guy. He has just finished a dissertation based on experience driving. The Shutoku called it Fear and Pleasure. He says he wrote it because he heard a rumor that there was a team where mentally wounded people gathered. I'm not touching that one. The pressure that the acceleration achieved by a super lightweight has on the opponent is quite significant. But because he is not good at fighting the blocks of opponents, he is weak when he... This might be the poorest translation of the game. That might be the worst Japanese to English I've seen in the entire game. If not, pretty close. Being there. I am the 34th immortal. You missed it. I just raced my own ghost. Housewife in the wagon. Swit. Children can grow up carefree. The mother of an only child, her hobby is chasing bands. Hunter bands. Since her husband is currently overseas on business, she is staying with her parents in Ashiya in Hyogo Prefecture. So she is a gold digger who's cheating on her husband. Sure. She left a car that she used on the highway back home, so she's using her car at her parents' house. She's customizing the car unbeknownst to her parents. That's really funny, actually. Women have some hobbies. You're right. All right. So just to show this off, apparently you can just delete your entire game save if you're stupid. But from what I was told, as long as you save every single time you come in and come out, you're fine. Like, anytime you open this menu, you have to save. And if you don't, you may lose all the cars that are in your sub-garage. Right. So I'm going to get... It doesn't matter what I'm getting in right now. Sub-garage. Again, you only need about 1 million credits. And they have lore in the franchise. But I think the car they were using, they didn't get the rights to in this game because they're using real cars now. So I'm going to put this car in the sub-garage. Again, this is such a fucking stupid, convoluted way of doing this. And we'll put the pizza in there, too. I almost saved over the 240. This will save and exit. In your own time, sweetheart. Right. Chad, I need to try something. Car purchase. I need to put a big engine in this. I need to put a absolutely massive engine in this. What about Aircross? Listen, I'm gonna basically max out the tuning and all these, and then sell them and do another car. What? I'm just gonna put in whatever makes the most horsepower. 417 in a front-wheel drive. It's gonna be awful. Yeah, nobody told Genki they weren't Square Enix. And I'm really happy about that, actually. I'm leaving stock tires on because it's funny. Oh! And he's got a suit on now. Sorry about that. Roll cage. Oh, yeah! I will simply blind my opponents. It's just a whole... Oh, I can do carbon. What am I doing? Oh, it's got over fenders? Wide and wider. Chat, why is this go-kart? There has to be a stupid wing, right? Okay, here we go. I was like, there has to be, like... He's naked! There we go. Wait, hold on. No, wait. This is the way. La criatura. Sure. I don't know. Oh, wait. Yes. Who do we kill? I'm gonna go to the Wangan, actually. What am I doing? I want to know how fast this creature goes. Vivio sounds right. Headlight. I didn't look. Gravy. I should have looked for headlight covers. I'll look before I sell it. It's not happy. That's not topping out. It's just wheel spin. I didn't put tires on it because I'm like, that'll be funny. And I was right. Go. Go, tiny man. Oh, I might have to... The gears. It's 180. No, we ran out of gear. Okay, hold on. No. I'm scared. That wasn't as bad as I thought, actually. What about the taillights? It could have been worse. Do you turn on scramble? You have to be in a fucking battle for that. It's enabled, if that's what you're asking. I got really scared there. I was like, oh no, my computer just died. No, it's just sleeping. All right, we should have gear now. It's raining, even better. We've given him the ultimate power. What will he do with it? I'll put a V8 in the car, in the boat. All right. You want some fuck, Coastal Giant? Here I am, buddy. I couldn't steer. Oh, we may have went too far the other way on the gearing. Chat, what should I buy for the NA? I want to try an NA car. I want to show you something. There we go. Europa, copy. Ooh, Firebird, actually. The Firebird's kind of a good shout. Mike, it's not what you guys described at all. It's actually way more broken than that. I need a 200-mile-an-hour box. Come on, tiny man. He's so close. Esprit V8. The full name of that car has turbo on the end of it. Take the wing off, but it's his little hat. Like, you're right. The Viper, that makes too much sense. Like, you're correct. Car change. Nope. Car shop. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. This is dumb. I want to do this. All right. Tuning. I'm absolutely going to engine swap it anyway, but I'm going to keep it NA. Keep the V8 in it. I saw this yesterday, or I say yesterday, in Friday in testing, and it was crazy. So there is an exploit where you can get the, like, scramble effect that you can do with turbo cars, but on naturally aspirated cars. So I thought, right, that the effect would be relative. Oh, it's carbon. You can't even tell. I thought the effect would be, like, relatively similar. No. No, it's not relatively similar. If you've seen me use the scramble button, it does pick up the pace. But it's not like, you know, it is what it is. It's like a boost controller. Where all of a sudden you're making a little bit more boost, but the car's, you know, hotter. What we're about to do is not that. Let's go to the Wand God. And from this point onward, you hold select. And I don't know when you can let it go, but I usually hold it until the battle starts. So I'm still holding select. Apparently you can let it go as you leave autopilot. I don't trust that, so I stay on it. Still holding select. Strike Star is about to learn something today. Still holding it. Goodbye. Oh, we're wheel spinning. We're wheel spinning. There we go. It's still wheel spinning. Yeah, it's not even remotely close to the scramble effect. As soon as I press it, the rear wheels are like, God damn it. Oh my God. The water, we're a little bit hot in the water temp. I had the Ford GT going 230, spinning the rear wheels completely out of control. It was stupid. I guess once the water temp goes over 100, it just doesn't want to work anymore. But yeah, either way, if you have a NA car and you're stuck, that is your, like, Hail Mary. Actually, you know what? I do want to try the GT, like, fully kitted. You do get a special bad name if you hit the VMAX, which is 230 in this game. So let's jump in the GT, go to the tuning shop. How much is a fucking engine swap in this? Oh, they're not bad, actually. How much power are you making stock? 725? I've been using the V8 for everything. I kind of don't want to use the V8. This would be funny. Bear swap it. Yeah. Bitches spitting. Ah, shit. Okay, whatever. It's fine. So I forgot to take the parts off the engine. Because apparently, if you don't, like, make the engine naked, like, take all the power parts off, it could have overheating issues. But also, I kind of don't care. I have all the money in the world, literally. Oh, hold on. No, I'm going to leave the reinforced the way it is. Carbon body. And then full carbon, but painted, because it's going to bother me if it's... We'll lose, like, 10 kilos. I want to see how fast it goes. Just... like, without overboost. I'll enable it and everything, but I want to see how fast it goes without it. Because it's a prototype, you can't see the weight. A lot of games did that. They're not hiding it, I just don't think they knew how much it was going to weigh at the time. A lot of cars in Gran Turismo are the same thing. They don't have, like, the power or the weight displayed because they just didn't have the figures. I think you could tell it's the concept because it doesn't have that rear bit, the bit of the rear bumper. Holy shit. Holy shit. I think this should be a 6-speed. And once we crest this bridge, we'll be going downhill. So it's already doing 215 without any sort of turbo scramble. Now we got the downhill. Imagine just John Genki on your way home from work and just... I think it's the gearing. I think the gears are a little bit too long. Oh, and the traffic doesn't help at all either. I'm sure it's possible. Like, we've already set a new record for how fast we've gone in the game. I think the fastest I've gone in the R32 is 222. This guy's about to get fucked up. Oh no, it appears I've had some sort of mechanical issue. Never mind, it works again. I should have given him more of a run. Oh, we're going uphill now. That's bad. I'm on the go-go juice. There she is. And that's as fast as you can go at the gate. That's your speed cap. But even I come off scramble, and it's like, it doesn't go down immediately. Any other car going this fast, as soon as you come off scramble, it just like backs off 5 miles an hour. Yeah, Cassie, are you sure? I watched that man drive into 3 vans on Friday. I don't believe you. I'm joking. And now we have a new name. Xtreme Clairvoyant. I think it was like Godspeed. It said on my test save. Clairvoyant. I think that's what happens when you visit all the parking areas in the game. R34. That. I'm going to stop talking for a minute before people get mad at me because it's happening whether they want it to or not. Oh yeah, I said I'd go through the car list. My bad. I could do this again in a minute. So I'll go through the entire car list now that we have everything. Daihatsu's got ooh. Also, Saturn raised a great point, so that's what we're doing instead. Because I was gonna make this pink. Oh, I fucked it up. 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 Oh, I could just sell that. I'm stupid. Car shop, sale. I could just put these in the sub garage, but we literally have so much money, I could just buy it again. Like, it doesn't matter. Right. No. Right. All right. So you got the Copen, which I think if you started... Oh, it was a concept at the time. That's interesting. Unless I'm misreading that. I think it's kind of a bummer that I did the game basically backwards. Because this would have been a cool, like, early game car. One of the... Actually, this is the box to end all boxes. The Suzuki's pretty boxy. Look at this thing. Stupid vehicle. I love them. You got the... I knew about this car. I don't know how or where. It's a two-door? Why? Poor K. I heard this is fast. If you, like, build it up the whole way. I bet you it's shit. Or fast with an engine swap, but I want to know how fast it is without an engine swap. This is... I want one of these cars. This is a cool fucking car. The front end looks like very DeLorean. I've never heard of a Isuzu Piazza in my entire life until playing this game. So I love this little thing. Unironically, like, it was our starter car. RX-8. It is aged very gracefully. FD RX-7. I do like that this game's, like, if their car is in the game, it's one model. It would be nice for, like, stuff like the Skylines to have their four-door or their rear-wheel drive variants, but also this kind of limits on duplicate cars. FB RX-7 or the SA22C, whatever you want to call it. RX-3. Oh! If we want to do a rotary engine swap, this guy. This guy. This little dude right here. We got some Miats, which we, like, just didn't see at all outside of, like, early game. There was no, like, late game Miatas with engine swaps. That would have been funny. Got a rotary? Yeah, but it doesn't have a big fucking stupid turbo on it. This was pretty cool at the time. This is, like, brand new. Not the best model I've ever seen, but... Evo 5. Box. Chat was about this close to starting with this car. I looked at it, went, wow, this sure does look like Roman from Grand Theft Auto 4's Taxi. That'd be funny. And all of chat went, no! You don't want to do that! I was very close to using this instead of the R32. I know it's a boat, whatever, but like there's something about this car just screams like really fast on a highway to me. Not the best model in the world either, but PS2, it's forgivable. FTO. Osaka wasn't that bad, to be fair. I forgot the Styrian was in this game. This is cool. Nissan. R34. R34G-R. Yeah, that's what it is. R33. In the right color. R32, obviously. Ken Murray Skyline. Hakosuka would have been cool, too, but this is also, like, a pretty welcome addition. You can if you want, Chris. It won't stop you. 350, Z33, Z32. This thing's cool as shit. I might use this car in the new game. This looks so cool. The butt looks a little big, but other than that. This car's also fast as fuck. Like, shockingly fast. And it drives really good, too. 206. French boys in this would have been great. 280. Not a car I hear about or see very often. .240 Z. S15. S14. Kolki, no Zenki. 13. 180, so S13, but again, they call it a 200 SX in the bio, which is hilarious. The Pulsar, which is cool. Chima or Sima. I say it like you. There's a wrestler from China that's called Chima. That's how you pronounce it. So I don't know if I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time, but. Cedric. These are super cool that these are in the game. These are probably some of the only games these cars are in. Gloria, I love this car. I don't like the front lights, but for a four-door, it looks super cool. It's almost as good as Toyota's four-doors. Maxima or a Safiro. I guarantee you, Crave had no idea what those cars were. Tsunagi. It's a pretty high spec. Bug-Eye. That's cool. GC8s. Four-door Legacy. These are cool. And then the big boy. So there's some model variations, I guess, but they're like fairly different cars. Like, you could argue these are the same car, but... This is such a cool fucking car. I wish it was a bit more competitive. Suzuki. These ones are pretty quick. The pirate car. Cappuccino. Again, it's kind of a bummer that I didn't go Tokyo Phase 2, because this would have been a really cool, like, starter car, but... wasn't unlocked. Supra. You can't have a highway racing game without a Mark IV Supra, I think. Again, if it was between the R32, the GTO, and this for what I was going to buy. I know that was heavy, but I think the rear-wheel drive would have killed me. Mark III Supra, which is cool. GZ70. MRS. Kind of heavy. Highway racing. Well, Tokyo's a bit more technical than it looks. The other two are like just go straight. SW20. And then I wish this wasn't so hidden in the game, because this is cool as shit. GT4 Celica, which is kind of odd, but okay. Again, highway racing game. Not what I would think, but... ...11 Corolla, AE 111. You have the 11 Corolla. And then the Sprinter. This is just for the dealership tank, so I don't think they looked that hard, but good catch. 82. This thing's cool as fuck. This car has an ass like I do. Flat boy. And then here come the boats. If anyone knows what these are called in Toyota, I'll take it. I don't think this is an Aristo. Is it a Crown? Excelsior, right. This is like the third time you've told me about that. I recognize the model before this. GS300. This is an Aristo. Super cool car. Mark II. Mandating EVs. Also, I don't know, Mitch, if you sat inside a new Nissan, they did it to themselves. I love Nissan. They're probably my favorite Japanese brand from, like, peak era. But they made slop for too fucking long. Like, if you sat in a 2005 Nissan, you sat in a 2025 Nissan. They're disgusting. They never kept up with the times, and it bit them in the ass. Like, look at Toyota, dude. Toyota makes some of the best, like, daily, normal fucking cars in the world right now. Toyota, Hyundai. Like, are they exciting? No. They're just cars. Nissan should have been able to keep up with them, and they're like, ah, fuck. What if we made all of our interior orange? Like, no! What? Yeah, I picked this in my initial playthrough because I love JZX 100s. But I want to be different this time. The Scion XD, which is hilarious, or XB. Why is this here? I just got lazy and complacent, man, and it caught them in the ass. Also, like, there's more to the story than that. It's fucking blue. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix that. Starlet Glanza. These are cool fucking little cars, too. ...2000 GT. Again... I wish this would have been in the game sooner. This with an engine swap would go goofy stupid. First of the, like, well and truly wacky cars, Pantera. Unlucky Specialist, thank you for the follow. That sounds like a Wanderer name. I had no idea this car was in the game. That's wild. And then another two surprises. The GT, which technically didn't exist yet. I think the wheels are also a giveaway that this is a concept version. I think and the fact they call it a GT40. I think the production version had different wheels and then like a bumper on the rear. And then a 1970s Ford Mustang Mach 1, or late 60s. Late 60s, early 70s. Look how small the wheels are. Tiny little baby wheels. I don't think that's correct. There's like shopping cart wheels. 996T or the GTR 750. This car's cool, but you can't upgrade it at all. No weight, no suspension, nothing. It is, I think, the most powerful car in the game, but you can't even add overboost to this car. You can't touch it. Boxster or Cayman, aka the GTR 500. Cool looking balls in this game. Here are some other wacky additions. C5 Corvette. Well, I wanted to at least enable overboost, Cass, and you can't. Not the best model I've ever seen, but the C4 goes hard, man. The West Corvette, which we're going to see in a second, too, is like one of the coolest cars I've ever seen, considering who made it and what it was for. Chat, if I'm ignoring your messages, if I read chat, we're going to be here for an hour. So I'm just trying to skim through these at a reasonable pace. Firebird, by the way. They just showed up. 3 Lotuses. This thing's cool as hell. And it's fast as shit, too. It's pretty light. V8 turbo. And then you have the older brother. Still a turbo. Europa Special. Little guy. 700 kilos. This thing would be a weapon. And then some Mercs. These are cool as shit, too. Yes, they're boats. Yes, they're super heavy, but they make a shit ton of power and look cool as shit going 180 miles an hour. If I had way more money in the game throughout the playthrough, I would have bought one of these just to have it. Also, if the sub garage didn't scare me. And I like this thing a lot. New Beetle, this is funny. Not sure why this is in the game, but I'm glad it is. And not the R32. I thought it was the R32. It's not. It's the GTI. Turbo, though. And then here's some really fucking cool additions to this game. Again, if you're like a nerd, like a JDM nerd of mid-90s to mid to late 2000s, the RSI is four-wheel drive, yeah. The actual new Beetle isn't, but the Beetle RSI is. This used to be, if you watched Hot Version at all, I think it was Hot Version. I get Hot Version and Best Motoring confused. They're basically the same fucking show. Which is basically Japanese Top Gear. They used to do a segment, I don't remember what it was called, where they'd get tuning shops, or just individuals, to bring out their cars to the Gunsai Toge. And Tsuchiya or Orito would drive it, give it a review, and they would battle each other. And this car was the daddy for a long goddamn time. I don't know, Mitch. I don't keep up with modern Best Motoring. I think it still exists, though. It's been a minute and a half since I've watched Best Motoring. They still upload to, like, GT Channel's channel, but I don't know if that's new videos or stuff they've uploaded. Redox Supra. Those look like R34 wheels. They're not, but they look like them. Again, if you follow D1 Grand Prix or Super GT or GGTC, Manabu Orito should be a name that you recognize. And then one of the first championship-winning drift cars in the world, Nobushige Taniguchi's HKS S15. I don't think this is the one that got the 3 spokes on it that was in Gran Turismo. I think it was a different chassis, but same guy, same driver. And then the West Corvette, which is a car I didn't know about until this game, personally. But real team, not C West, different people. 600 horsepower. This is cool as fuck. Look at the diffuser on that shit. And then that's all the licensed and or reference to real-life cars. And then you have all your boss cars. I don't think I'm going to go through all of these because they're just variants. Never mind, that one's got a boner. I forgot about that. But yeah, I'm not going to go through all of these because these are all just variants on what we've already seen. There's Jintei's car, who is the final boss of the game. And for whatever reason you liked any of these liveries or wanted to drive around in any car that you, like boss car that you beat, some of these have some unique visual upgrades. Obviously, liveries. You can't do much to these cars in terms of tuning. I think you could just change the engine power, and that's it. So keep that in mind. These cars you can't upgrade at all. Whatever, when you buy it, that's what it is. But, like, you'd buy these cars because of what they are. But they all have, like this has 677 horsepower. I would assume it weighs about 15 or 1600 kilo. Super, probably pretty similar. Maybe 1350 to 1550. This is probably more in the 1200 range, so 400 horsepower fits. That was the Death Driver. We did that on Friday. This guy. So if you buy this car and drive it around, instead of the yellow Genki vans, they're white and they have dead people in it. They're like ghosts that are staring at you. Really unsettling, actually. Skyline. Yeah, it's a bored RB26. I don't know why they didn't, like, RB30s weren't super popular at the time, but they were not a thing, really. Dude, if I was a kid, I would have, like, snapped the disc and never played it again. Like, if I was, like, an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old and was like, oh, my God, like, I'll show you, actually. It's really fucking unsettling. It's not, like, scary, because I'm an adult, right? But, like, imagine you're a kid, and, like, you don't have a Twitch chat to tell you, hey, drive this car. So you're just like, driving around, seeing what there is to see. Like, oh, I haven't bought, I have bought the custom car, and this looks kind of cool. It's got like a Grim Reaper on it. This is sweet. They're dead people. That would have freaked me the fuck out as a kid. Yeah, it's a minor complaint, but it would have been, I guess, because the idea is to license all these cars. They said the highways were closed and they weren't actual roads. But it would have been cool to have, like, some Genki vans and then just some, like, white, blue, red. Like, all high aces would have been fine, but, like, different liveries or different colors would have been cool. Not necessary, but it would have been, you know. Can I sell this car even though I'm in it? Nope, didn't think so. Yeah, because the cars are, like, not technically licensed, right? They just put cars in the game and said, no snitches. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, it was 2003. I don't think any game had licensed traffic at the time. That was not a thing in this era. It comes in piss. First things first. That's the one. There it is. All right, I want to see what we could do here first. Oh. No! No! It's just... I'm sad. Come on! No! There's no bumper options at all. Oh, we got wings, though. Bigger. Higher. Little guy. Race car at home. How about naked? Wait, what's the stock wing? Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Dress up. No light designs either. So basically 0 visual customization. So well, I'm just going to go do that. Different blocks. I definitely think the 30 block was... There's a reason. But it's been 20 years and I don't remember what it was. There's definitely a reason why they didn't use the 30. Because they basically bored them out to about 3 liters anyway. Was rushed as shit. This is not a car I would expect there to be a ton of options on that regard. We get a inline 4, which would make sense. Inline 6. V6. So this makes 408. 417. Oh my god, it's a cannon! Holy moly. We don't need brakes. Brakes are for pussies. Alright, well this should... Wait, hold on. Wait. 5 speed. Nice. I was just trying to go to 3.7. Slam it. You're so right. Wait, hold on. I wanted to... I'm not going to leave it this way before anyone yells at me. Yeah, the RB30 was naturally aspirated, I think. So I want to try this. I just want to see if it reflects on the car. Does it have a bunch of negative camber now? No. It does, actually. All right, Genki, I was wrong on that one. My bad. That was the first thing I did, Saturn. That's really cool. I shouldn't be surprised by that, but I am. The wheel menu is really clunky, and a lot of the wheels are just like eh. Oh, my legs. All right. This would have been a hilarious car to have. Oh my! It's like you think and it turns. Alright, I want to see how fast it goes without the scramble button here. If we could break 200 in the egg without performance-enhancing drugs. Oh my god. This is the best game ever made. Holy shit. We're out of gear. I think you could probably do about 210 with the scramble. We are out of gear, and I even extended the gears. Oh, I thought we were going to clobber the van. We beat the game, Sativa. We're just fucking around now. The Vitz is not a starter car. Yeah, you have to unlock it. I'll jump back in this. You did miss the end, yeah, unfortunately. Okay. What other... Oh. Of course. Chungus. It's time for an abomination. Turbo. Flat 6 sounds cool as shit. Oh, it makes this almost the same power as the 4-cylinder. It's probably not the intelligent thing to do, but I think it'd be cool. Yeah, we're now driving... Oh, my... Look at the mufflers. Do you do this to me again, Genki? Hold on. So, like, stock muffler. Bigger. Little guy. Okay. Why are they... Okay, I don't... Okay. What? I don't know anything about anything, I guess. The fucking front mount is so good. Japanese Pontiac. You know... Now that you've said that, especially in this color, which is just like, I picked the weirdest looking color. You're not wrong. I'm just gonna, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. It's still like huge off-road tires. It's not much better. I'll put the high grips on there. Why not? Fuck it. All right, how much weight do we lose with the carbon body? 1,000 kilos. It's not enough, but that's okay. We're going on more of a diet. Rear bumper. I need to see the wing options. They're not going to be that silly. Oh, would you like this or nothing? Oh, he gets rid of the roof rack. The Isuzu Vehicross Superleggera. No options, no options. Okay. Oh, up. No. Manga Circuit Ace. Like, again, other than... There's, like, a couple of cars. Like, this car's a bit silly. But a lot of the, like... All rear-wheel drive, because it's funny. A lot of the, like, cars you would assume are just stupid aren't as dumb as you... Like the Di Tommaso's got lore. The Viper has lore. The C4 Corvette has lore, which is why the C5's in here. This is, I think, a bit of a silly one, but... I do not know why the Isuzu SUV is in the game. Unless it was like a traffic car in an older game and it's like, fuck it, let's throw it in there. But I don't think so. I don't know why this is here, but I'm glad that it is. Oh, unless it was for that one team that was exclusively driven by fat people. And I'm not making that up. They were like, yeah, we like food. Why does it actually handle legitimately incredibly? Hold on. So it's on the second grippiest tire, and I set it to be rear-wheel drive instead of all-wheel drive. All right. What do we do? Oh. It's trying. You know what, Genki? I know this game came out a million years ago. After I've 100% the game, I should be allowed to drive the high ace. Come on, big boy. Oh, the power band's all up top. The Vitz was like leaps and bounds faster than this. I don't think this is the fastest engine we could have used, but I wasn't paying attention. Come here, you. I need you. highest in there. You know, I don't think that's how that works. I didn't see it in the list of cheats anyway. A lot of the other cheats that we didn't have enabled are just like infinite days or like buying cars don't use money. I didn't see. If I saw a cheat for the high ace, believe you me, I think I would have enabled it. Also, we're racing my penis right now. Oh, here we go. I was waiting for the crest. Go! Accelerate, fuck barge. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. Unless I totally fucked up 5th gear. I may have totally fucked up 5th gear. The wall wasn't helpful. Using the McBoot. I didn't see any codes that looked like they enabled it. No, like, use hidden cars. I could try all cars available. Because that's the only other thing that I think would enable it. But the way I interpreted that is all cars unlocked. 240? Nope. 230 is the cap. 355 challenge today. It's a good game even in the sense that it isn't at all. Miles, not kilometers. For the 170th time, this is an American version of the game. That's why it's in miles an hour. That's why all of it's in miles. Because it was made for the American market. Why they capped? Literally every racing game has a speed cap in it, dude. Every single one. Not every single one, but especially from this era. Okay. I'm not driving this. I'm just getting in it. Yeah, you're right. I guess this game sucks. You're right. You're right, Zoop. My bad. Silly me. I don't need the Death Driver car anymore either. I want to do like one more, and then we can try the free McBoot all car thing. I don't think it's going to make a difference. We still have plenty of time to do a gobble or something tonight if we want. That's what we wanted to do. I could do this for hours, but we'll do one more. One more before I try that. Physics was tough for its time. In a cabinet, Kurz, with a wheel and a stick shift, it was way ahead of its time. It is unfortunately way behind its time now. You're never going to guess what engine was in the Vitz, brew. Europa? I like the Europa. This game save will always be here, so I can always just do this again another time, but we could be here literally all day doing this. Rotary swap for the lore. That was the plan, because I think it's the lightest engine that you can put in it. Yeah, 799. 749? Yeah. So it makes power relative to its weight, which makes sense. Oh, that's just a hole. That's so good. We're going full carb on this one, too. I would imagine this is probably one of, if not the lightest car in the game. That doesn't add weight? No, okay. Powertrain. Only if it saves weight, I'll do it. So brakes, no. Are we gonna be under? We're gonna be under 500 kilos. That's or 600 kilos. That's crazy. What body shape is this? It's a Lotus Europa. Again, it's surprising, but this is actually like lore accurate. There was a Lotus Europa with a rotary swap in Japan, racing around on the highway. Would you like a wing? Too bad, go fuck yourself. No eye designs or anything? No. Car setting. No. I'm also becoming the hungy. I didn't have my usual pre-stream meal today. I forgot I didn't have any maple syrup or brown sugar, and I wasn't going to raw dog oatmeal. That sounded gross. Okay, that's all I'm going to do into that. Oh, I forgot. Just in case. So I'm going to try and unlock those hidden cars. Body kits, just like one. Like, just lower front bumper would have been cool, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm literally, that's the first thing, I wake up tomorrow, Flash. I got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm going to Walmart, and I'm getting maple syrup and... Holy shit! It is a little bit zesty in the corners. The acceleration's insane. We're doing 150. We're not even off the op-ramp yet. That's a 5-speed. I went to shift to 6 like a buffoon. We're at 200 on the uphill. It's still accelerating. Does this VMAX? Can we VMAX this? It's going to be gear limited. Like, I can barely touch the steering. So it just wants to take off. I'm extending the gears. I want to see if we can take this to VMAX. Car setting. I already extended the gears. Okay. Up. Oh, I should have made a copy of the save without all the goofy shit. It doesn't matter. Again, I think in my own time, I'm going to make a version of this save where instead of using the money cheat, I just boot the game up. I boot up the patched version, and hopefully my unpatched game save works. That way I can have a version of the game that's 100%ed without maxed out money. So it's like an actual legit game save, and I'll keep that save forever. This save might die because it's the only thing on this memory card. So if I need to ever do it again or make room, this is the save that will probably end up being deleted at some point. But oh yeah, no brakes. I was like, why isn't it stopping? Okay. I'm gonna let him get a lead. Like a significant lead. Well, the brakes add a ton of weight. Alright, time to go. I may have overcompensated on the lead here. Oh, I may have made a mistake. Come on, Europa. And we're going downhill now. I'm gonna blow this fucking guy's doors off if I can get there. Oh, I was gonna do it too. It absolutely would have hit VMAX. I just gave the R33 way too much of a head start. Okay, I want to see if we can get those Peugeots. I don't think that'll work, but I can try. Time to cheat once again. We hit like 228. It would have hit 230. I ran out of health. I gave the R33 room so I could accelerate as much as I could, just in case I needed more time. It would have made it, though. Again, I don't want to sit here and work on one car for like 45 minutes. Speed limit cheat? It does not. Well, maybe, at least not in Codebreaker. Maybe it has like a code you could input, but not on the preloaded Codebreaker. That was fast. It loaded in so much faster that time. Well, we'll see if we can access it. Can I put links in chat? Of course. I assume that this chat is intelligent enough to not click links from people who have never chatted before. Which should be the only dangerous ones. So, like, if you're a regular, you're usually good to go. Except for that one time. But I had whiplash that somebody would just come in here and immediately post a YouTube link like they weren't going to get banned immediately. Like, hey, go watch my YouTube video. No. What? Okay, so it has all the cheats from last time saved. This is Alien Hominid. Oh, I did play Alien Hominid on the PS2. This is so nice to have. This is really nice to have. I'm really glad that we have this. This was a good spend. Again, I could have like gotten I have a bunch of spare memory cards that I could have just made my own. Like if you're crafty, you don't need to buy anything. If this doesn't work, I mean, people have access to YouTube. You can post the link, but I probably won't open the video. That might be. Listen, dude, you are the master of your own destiny there. So access all cars for sale, I think, is the only thing that'll actually make it work. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but we can try. But like, here's all the codes for the game that at least come preloaded. You can enter your own, but I don't have anything ready and I don't care. Max days, quick odometer, max odometer. So if you want to unlock engine swaps without beating the game, then you can do that. I don't know what always low time means. Max trip meter, like it's all just stuff to help you like get wanderers and stuff. But I think that's all I can do, right? Start game. Close the tray. It's funny, right? You would think that because it opens and closes the disk tray, that it would boot. I guess maybe there is a way to boot from disk doing this, but I don't know what it is. I'm not really good with this kind of stuff. The fact that I figured out all of this on my own with only several YouTube guides, I was thrilled on. I like rotaries and light cars. It makes sense. And then USB. And I'm going to play my backup that I made from my own disc that I own. Battling the true final boss. The VOD will be posted tomorrow. It should be clipped on Twitch. Oh no, because I'm gonna delete all the VODs for Twitch because I can only have 100 hours. Do not save. Yeah, I'm gonna not save, I think. Keep garage. Oh! That's New Game Plus. That's New Game Plus. I forgot about that. So yeah, you can play through the whole fucking game again with engine swaps unlocked, and you keep your garage. I don't think you keep your money, but I don't know. Neat. Oh, I didn't save at all. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Wait, yeah, I did. Uh-oh. Whatever. No, I thought I saved. I definitely saved. I don't know why this screen is the way it is. Oh, I'm gonna be really upset if I didn't save. So I didn't switch memory cards. No, it's the same memory card. Whatever, it's fine. Literally, I could do those last 2 battles and then the ghost battle over again. It's not. I'm not pressed. Which I probably will, just so I have a game save with engine swaps and everything unlocked. Oh no! What the fuck? Oh, I'm confused. Why are we in Osaka if I've done all? Huh. You know, I'm not going to think about it. I don't know why we're in this car right now. Oh! Because I sent the other ones to the sub garage and then I sold them. And okay, yeah. I don't know why we're in Osaka. I have no idea why we're in Osaka. We should be in Tokyo. Yeah, so there's the... Oh, no. Okay, I don't get it. Because the Piazza's gone. Right. I think that's when I saved. So, yeah, the sub-garage did delete those cars. That's crazy. I don't know how that works, but obviously we're cheating and playing off a USB stick right now. Yeah, I went and raced it with the Piazza. I saved. I put those 2 cars in the sub-garage, saved, and then I started fucking around. You're right, weirdo. You're right. You're right. Yeah, because when I was building all those random cars, I wasn't saving. Yes, so everything is still here. This is where the... Okay. We're good. I thought I was stupid and forgot to save, so I still have my... This is my fuck around save. Or, if I ever wanted to New Game Plus it, because you'll have all the cars unlocked, everything will be unlocked. This is cool. I'm glad I bought this. I don't know how often I'm going to use it, but I'm glad I have it. Car shop, purchase. I don't see anything new. Where would it be? I'd recognize all of these names. Woods Conductor sounds new? It is not. I think you may have to... This is not something that you could do on console, or you need a custom code that I don't have enabled right now. I can try free mode. I will in a sec. I'm trying free mode because we already backed out. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I can't get them without having some extra codes, and I'm not getting that deep into it at this time. Yeah, I think there is, like, you can, because you can put in your own codes. If you know what you're doing, and I could do that, but it's already been 4 hours. So, if you want to do a gomble tonight, we're running out of time. The Peugeots and one roof was cut. So I was hoping enabling the all cars cheat would enable those cars, and it does not look like it did. There is a way to do it, but I'm not chasing ghosts. I don't feel like doing that right now, to be honest. I'm not interested. Yeah, I guess it's possible, but I don't feel like doing it. I just want to know what this does. Like, do you... Yeah, you know... I should have assumed. Oh, you keep your cars? That's lame. Yeah, the cheat. The cheat might be why I have all that money. Hold on. I have an idea. Oh! Oh, yeah, I definitely don't want to save. I just overwrote my fucking... Okay, nope. Do you lose your money? That's all I wanted to see. But I was like, oh, I'll go back to my other save. Wait, I can just load. I'm stupid. I have not saved. Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot that's just a thing that you could do. '20... 2003 gaming. Are you winning, son? We've won. Game's done. We're just screwing around now. All right. Continue. So let me just buy a car. I'll buy something expensive. Ah, yeah, it just glitches. Okay. I don't care enough. I don't care enough to look into it. Well, that was fun. Thanks for watching this. I'm not done the stream. I'm just ending the YouTube part. Thanks for hanging out. Next game is Cruising Worlds. I'm glad I finally got to play this. I can't wait for the full game to come out. Day 1, when that game comes out of early access. I haven't played it yet. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. For those on the stream, we're not done yet. Just stick around. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.